Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Age of Crisis. JD is here to give us a recap of last time.
So last time, you guys woke up in a dungeon. You stole some keys and some weapons from Iron Golem. You talked to a genie who summoned a bugbear, killed the bugbear.
It was a real bugbear too.
Yep, real bugbear. You stole some naked people from some pods. You kind of left them by a little pond in the cave. You found a completely regular note with some information on it. Then you killed these Durgar. You found some food and some equipment. That's what happened.
So, what are we doing? We're still trying to get out. We don't have a way out yet.
That's correct. You met a golem who talked about like opening a sewer chamber situation, but didn't have like the ability to move or see. And apparently you need some help with that. But yeah, you guys are still trying to make your way out of this place.
Did we find a key or anything? He was talking about an activate. Oh.
We might have found the activation thing because we took whatever device was like activating relive, but we didn't like check any of the golems to see if that's what actually did it.
Oh,
We
yeah, we
also
found a
have
wand.
some wand looking thing that we found in that room that we have no idea what it does.
And I also have some sort of orb that's a battery.
Yeah, but we already tried that one. It didn't work.
Might be needed later. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either that or you just have a cool
Assume
battery.
It's a battery.
So we've already searched this entire room, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, then
Activation
should we
stuff.
head back to second golem and see if he can do something for us?
Yeah, the blind golem.
Find out whatever's in the
Blind golem is
sewers.
a much cooler name for him.
While you guys were in this room, you did partake of some of the rations because you were pretty hungry, having not eaten for several days. Are you going to take any more with you? Or are you just going to leave the rest?
We take all the food.
Whatever we can carry.
Yeah.
Whatever you can carry. All right,
We
you
have
guys.
a backpack now, too. So.
All right, you fill yourselves to the brim with rations. You do that.
Just to be clear, like I'm not taking the soup, obviously. I'm not putting that in like a boot or something.
Right,
I pour it directly into the backpack.
Okay. I thought
And
my
later
boot
we're like,
was
why
bigger.
is our money all soupy? We made gold soup.
Don't think about it. That's why.
We needed extra iron, you know?
There is a shortage after all.
Alright, so we have a big door down here that we couldn't open, right?
Yes.
So let's go talk to...
I don't know if we have the spatial awareness to know that that's clearly leading to the same place, but
I mean, we know the other door was north and this door is south.
right.
And the other one was heading east.
There was a pack in that room. I forget whether it was a. You took it? Okay.
Yeah, it's already added to my inventory.
All right. As you've been kind of walking down here, at the bottom of this like hard leather pack, you've been feeling and hearing like something like some things like just rolling around in there. And yeah, it's just kind of gotten like progressively a little bit more annoying as you've been going back to this golem.
Guys, hold on. I need to organize this damn thing. I'm gonna set it down and then start pulling out everything.
Is it all the soup?
It's all the soup, damn it.
Told you it's a bad idea.
So you're going through the pack, you're trying to figure out what the hell is rolling around down there, and you find 3 like really large acorns. They're much larger than any acorn has the right to be.
Huh.
As far as we can tell, they're acorns. They're not like made of metal or anything like that.
If you take one from her and you kind of look at it, maybe tap it against the wall, it feels like a regular acorn.
Eat it.
I was gonna bite it. Should I? It's metal though, right?
No.
No, he said it's a regular acorn. It's just very large.
But it was. Is this what was rattling around?
Yeah, that was it.
When you say large, can you put it into perspective for me?
Like a palm of your hand, large?
Apple? It's like
Oh,
an apple-sized acorn, or is it like a walnut-sized acorn?
It's like, okay, so you know how big an acorn is, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the size of your
It-
thumb.
They're acorn-sized.
They're let's multiply that by about 5. They're
So
extremely
like a
large.
plum.
An apple?
A grape nut.
Yeah, they're like almost like apple-sized acorns. They're very large.
Jesus.
Like a small apple? Just kidding. I'm just gonna put them in a side pocket, I guess. I don't know.
All right, you do that. You put them in a side pocket here so that they're not like rolling around, and
They're not metal though, they're just like actual acorn.
yeah, they're actually acorns.
I can see if they're magical, but I don't really want to spend the
They're just-
10 minutes to do that.
I
right
just think they
now.
have like a very productive acorn farm around here.
Do you want to know if they're magical?
Well, we could just have, we could just have somebody bite into it.
I mean, acorns aren't exactly like apples. You can't just bite into an acorn and be like,
They're really
it's
hard.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Yeah.
like, cook them first, but I've seen children eat them just raw. Kids are crazy.
But have you seen a child eat one the size of an apple?
No, I haven't, but I feel like Aaron, being a full-grown man, could bite into this.
I mean, I feel like Aaron, being a full-grown man, would know not to bite into that.
I feel
Yeah.
like Jorgen, being a kid inside, wants to see him chip a tooth.
So should we throw these acorns at
I've
this
done a
golem?
lot of farming. This doesn't seem right. Let's not bite into them till we know what they are.
Aaron, you think
Fair
this is the activation sphere or something for the golem?
The
That
orb?
dimension bond probably is.
Could it be the acorn? Is that what he wants?
I mean, I can hold out an acorn to him.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, you have to use the voice. Wasn't it you last time that did the master
Yes.
voice? Okay.
I don't remember having to roll anything for it, and I don't remember what
Okay.
the voice was. So
Yeah. DM, I didn't have to roll for it, so it just happens, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna clear my throat and do my best while
How
she
does it
holds up
work?
an acorn and say, "I need you to open the sewers for me."
Yes,
So-
I need the activation stone.
Okay, that it wasn't an acorn. How about that
that's-
device that I have from Relive?
Would you like to approach the golem and see if maybe this is it?
Does he have a place that I can put it, or if I get close to him, does it react to him at all?
It does look like there is a hole, kind of like around like where his stomach would be.
Oh boy.
Maybe.
What do you guys think?
Touch it.
What was that?
I'll
Maybe.
touch it.
Yeah, I was like, maybe not him though. He's kind of.
I can do it from a distance.
Does it look like
Oh,
it,
yeah,
and
that's
it looks
right.
like it looks like it'll fit, right?
I'll just mage hand it and try to like float it into the hole in his chest.
Sure. You mage hand the thing over there and you're kind of poking around and it looks like it's too large. Like this is not the activation stone.
Is
Oh,
it
boy.
this wand thing? I'm gonna pull out the wand that we found in the same room.
Does the wand look like it has some like a slot or a socket or anything like that?
The wand, no, but it is smaller around than what you were currently trying to shove in there.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try it.
Do you want me to try it or do you want to get close enough to do this?
I'll do it. Fine.
Okay.
That's probably a bad idea, but you know. I'm gonna see if I can just stick it in there.
I'm going to prepare an Eldritch Blast in case this goes very wrong.
All right. Yeah. So you approach the golem and you see kind of like this hole, this cavity, and this golem is pretty tall, so you kind of have to almost jump up. You're definitely on your tiptoes.
I might be too short for this.
But you do manage to shove it in there. And yeah, when you do, the golem, he kind of moves a little bit, and you can hear the creaking of the metal. And he says,
He
"Yes,
lives.
would you like for me to perform my duties?"
We want him to open the sewer, right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell him to do whatever he's programmed to do.
Oh, that could be
Program
dangerous.
to do might be to murder everyone in the room. I'm gonna tell the golem, open the sewers.
All right. So he takes a step forward.
I can
This
move
like
out of the way for
lumbering
sure.
step,
God.
and he just kind of like walks like over Triss. She's short enough to where she just kind of moves a little bit.
She's also
And yeah,
taking notes, not paying attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
with these loud thuds that echo through the corridor.
There's nothing behind him or around him that he would have been like hiding when he was standing there. That I could grab.
You go in there and you kind of inspect the area. There are like some barrels and some crates. But other than that, no.
I scurry forward to catch up.
I'm just gonna like stalk him from a distance, making sure not to get too close.
You didn't tell him
Has
he could see.
anything changed with the people we left here?
Oh yeah,
Still-
does he step on any of the people because he can't see
No,
them?
you walk
Okay.
because he almost steps on two of them.
Oh
Because
boy.
If it's so by sheer luck, he does not murder any of these people as he makes his way towards his door
Oh.
and
Nice.
opens it.
Okay.
Don't.
Hey, this water, if I remember correctly, this water is special, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think it would do anything to that giant acorn?
Oh yeah. We could try that. Where'd it go? It's so dark in
Uh,
here.
It's very dark.
As you guys move into this extremely dark room, you can hear the sound of this golem opening up this wooden box, this crate, and then he moves around here and drops something on this metal grate
God.
in the center of the room, and before he starts to make his way.
Just get out of the way. Those of us with dark vision, are we able to see what he does?
Yeah, so he pulls something out. Even with your dark vision, it looks like it may be like foodstuffs or something, and drops it on this grate. Aaron, you step over here. I'm kind of like inspecting whatever this thing is. And the rest of you will see. Let's get perception checks for my roll, actually,
Oh boy.
That's right. I forgot that's how we play this game.
as it's quite dark in here.
Do you have to roll dice in this game?
Disadvantage? Is
There's
it
no way to
disadvantage
pop
because it's
this
dim
up.
light for dark vision?
No, you could just roll regular.
I don't remember what I'm doing.
Nice.
How do I do
Oh,
this again?
okay.
So
Self roll that.
Click on-
I rolled a
Perception?
1, so
Okay.
Normal?
Yeah.
Did that do it? Hey, it did okay.
All right. All right. So yeah. Basically, you all will see. We'll do this from Aaron's point of view. Aaron, you're kind of standing here, inspecting whatever this thing was that the golem placed here. And then you hear this dripping sound of water, and you kind of notice water kind of hitting the ground around you. You look up and you see the gaping maw of this strange slug-like creature with this large beak and tentacles coming out of its face. And it kind of like lunges down from the ceiling upon you, though with your perception, you're able to move out of the way before it lands,
Not friendly. Not friendly.
as it certainly looks like it's going to try and eat you. We're going to roll initiative here.
What the F is that?
You know,
Slug-like creature.
friendly neighborhood worm.
I don't think it's any of those things.
All right, and as this thing drops from the ceiling upon you all, Jorgen is the first to act.
Just need to double check. Okay. So with a bonus action, I'm going to hex this thing.
All right, strength, which is the right answer 90% of the time.
This is good to know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, you cast your hex on him.
Okay, so I targeted it. So that was my bonus action. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast as my action.
Yeah, that certainly hits.
Awesome.
Just like-
I haven't done any of the modifications on this yet. So it's a +5. Sorry, a +2 onto this.
Then,
Awesome. And that's it for me.
all right. Aaron, it's your turn. As this creature kind of looming over you, definitely it seems as though you have got its attention.
Yeah, so Aaron's gonna just hack at it.
Swing away.
13 hits the kind of soft, like snail-like flesh of this creature for
Uh,
9 damage.
I have to add the half my strength, whatever it
Okay.
is.
So that's
So
going to
was it
be
2 more because I'm at
extra
plus
2.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. Max damage.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you slash into it. You
Nice.
leave this wound, and you see as it starts to bleed this disgusting green fluid.
Oh, don't get that on you.
Then it's Triss's turn.
Am I within touch range of it?
Yes, you certainly are.
Cool. Then I'm gonna use the shocking grass.
Second session's
There it
hard,
is.
guys.
There you go.
That's
you
what
got it.
I wanted. And then
All right. Yeah, so you reach out to grab this creature, but it's kind of you're by its tail, which is kind of flailing around, and it just kind of moves before you're able to grab a hold of it. And then it is going to, with its tentacles here, lash out at Aaron, and it is going to be a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
As it sinks into you with these claws on the end of these, all 4 of these tentacles, and you take 10 piercing damage.
Ow.
And
My
then
looks at me.
you're grappled as it starts to pull you in while it like thrusts
shit.
this beak-like structure towards your face here. It's a 23 to hit as it bites you right on the side of your neck for 11 piercing damage.
Guys, I'm at 1 again.
Oh
This
my
beak.
god. That was one
So-
round.
I had 22 health to start. I have
Gee.
1 now.
All right, Kit, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run up to it and try to get.
Kill it! Kill it!
Yeah, okay,
Kill
I'm
it!
gonna hit it. I'm just gonna hit it.
All right, you go in to hit it while hearing the muffled sounds of Aaron saying something. And a 21 will hit. 9 damage as you cut into it.
I'm gonna hit it again.
All right. 13 also hits.
It's 15.
Or 15. I don't know what I was reading. For 9 damage again. All right.
Did it
As
help?
you-
Did it help?
As you hack into it, it releases its grasp on Aaron and it turns. Whoa, everyone's getting that.
Oh god.
That's
We all
fine.
do a dance.
as it turns to look at you. Jorgen, it's your turn.
All
Yikes.
right. We are gonna hit it with another Eldritch Blast.
12 hits.
Okay. Then we are gonna do damage. +2 for proficiency bonus, and this time I will remember Hex is in effect, which is a
Nice.
1d6.
All right, yeah. Takes an additional
So
four.
7 + 6.
All right. You do that, and you can see that this creature is now bleeding from multiple wounds, and its movement is slowed, and it doesn't look like it's in a good place.
Awesome.
Aaron, is your turn.
Kill it, Aaron. Kill it.
I try to kill it.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, as you plunge your short sword into the massive creature here, yeah, you slice it and it falls to the ground limp.
Just fall to the ground.
Woo!
Ugh.
I'm breathing heavily. I'm like, was not expecting that to hurt so much. All of a sudden.
I think we'll put Aaron in the water instead of the acorns.
Agreed.
That seems, yeah.
Just hoping that works again.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, it didn't work on the people, so it might not.
It did work on him the first time, though.
We have enough pools left, don't we?
Is there anything else in this room? If we look down in the grate, do we see anything in there?
I'm gonna
Uh,
help Aaron to the pools of water, by the way.
Yeah, I go to the pools of water.
You guys approach the corpse of this creature, who's kind of bleeding with strange green fluid, which you can see is dripping off of the grates and down below, where you can hear it like hitting water, like splashing on water. And it appears like there's some sort of underground lake or something flowing underneath there.
Is this door supposed to be locked?
Maybe
Oh.
it maybe needs the golem to open and close it.
Did the golem close it on his way out?
It appears as though, as you go back, it appears as though the golem has closed and locked the door.
The people.
Oh.
Oh no. Do any of the other doors open?
What about any of the keys we have?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. What
We have
about
2
keys?
sets of keys.
There's a
You guys-
door that we haven't seen before too.
You guys did try all the sets of keys on the northern door, and they did not work.
Okay, how about the other door that I'm right next to?
West.
That direction.
You move over to this door, pulling out the keys and trying them. The keys do not fit this door either.
What about this door?
That's the one on the left?
That would be the one on the left there. Yeah, where you are.
Okay. Well,
And we already know where the other 2 doors lead.
this is. Well,
That's-
do we know where the other 2 lead?
This one has to go back to that first golem.
Right.
And then the top one goes back to that library area.
Right, but if we can get back to an area that we know, we can get back to the pool and get Aaron healed. Otherwise,
Don't worry about me.
You're literally spitting blood.
you're vomiting blood. That is not good.
Sometimes that happens.
That has never happened to a living human being ever, as far as I know.
It happens a lot. It's just shortly before they die, but they're still alive.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently I show up late to that happening. How about the door to the south? Do any of the keys open that one?
Yeah, so you move down here, and actually, yes, the keys do unlock this door.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't.
Another door. There's definitely a
Yeah.
golem behind that door, though.
Yeah, but
right?
Since I know that the activation thing was in the chest of this one golem, do we know that there was one inside the first golem we met?
We didn't.
Let's see here. He did not. Trying to just recall from memory here, though you weren't really looking for it. You certainly don't recall seeing any kind of like the same kind of hole situation in that golem.
I'm gonna go ahead and lay down on this straw.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get you some water. Just
Yeah, he's complete. Okay, I see him now.
yeah, he's hiding.
That's good.
Disappear.
It's fine.
Um,
This is great.
Do we? Okay, inventory checks. Does anybody have any healing items on them?
What?
I don't remember any potions or anything.
Did we? I should have filled a water skin while we were in there because I got one.
We could just sit here for 10 minutes and be fine.
We've wasted so much time
or I
through
can
here.
heal you, but it won't do a whole lot. But
I'm gonna try the keys on the store, and I know they're not gonna work, but I'll try.
So you go to try the keys on this door, and it doesn't actually appear that the door is locked.
Yeah, we did never try
though-
that door.
Though if you kind of try to open it here, it doesn't open very far. It opens just slightly, as you can hear it like hitting something that is blocking the other side.
I wonder
Yeah,
what that could
standing
be.
right in
Push
front of
harder.
it.
I
So if we
guess-
take a 10-minute rest, that's a short rest, right?
Short rest is 10 minutes.
We're gonna take a short rest. Can I see the acorn?
Oh yeah, sure.
If we're gonna take a short rest, I want to search through all these supplies over here.
Ooh, I'll
Sure.
help with that.
Crates, the whole shebang.
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes casting detect magic as a ritual on this acorn.
All right.
that-
you-
Is that really what you want to do? Will that expend a spell slot?
No.
No, it's a ritual. I just sit
Okay.
here and I focus and I can do it.
Okay.
If
All
we're gonna
right.
sit here for 10 minutes anyway, might as well be productive.
So you're doing that. While Aaron is just kind of wrapping up his wounds with whatever cloth he has available to him. The other two here, you guys are kind of going through the stuff. And you find that most of it is like dry goods, food. But there are a couple of other items. In one chest, you find 100 feet of rope, and a 10-foot pole.
Ooh, gotta have one of those.
Is it retractable?
It's trash. We're
also-
leaving it.
Also a backpack.
Oh. You said
Just to
100
be
feet of rope?
clear, backpack is not full of soup, right?
Not yet.
Just for the record, neither is mine. I was joking.
Okay. All right. Just I want to make it clear from now on.
She said she put it in the backpack, but she just drank it all. Just greedy.
Okay.
as
all
far as the acorn goes, you do find that the acorn is magical in nature.
Oh shit.
Is there anything else in this room? Because it's within 30 feet of me.
You don't. You do. So you only have one of the acorns. So you will detect that there is some magic coming from one of the side pockets of Kit's backpack.
Okay, and if I walk around the room, is there anything else in here that's
No, there is nothing else.
okay? And then I'm just gonna leave that up for the next 10 minutes or until I drop concentration.
I'm gonna roll my short rest. I burned both my short rests hit last to heal for 13.
Nice.
I'm back, baby.
Kit, you're already carrying a backpack, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody else can take it.
So
I
I'll
drag-
sling the other one on my back, along with the 10 feet of rope. What do
100
we-
feet of rope.
100
Sorry,
feet.
and then 10-foot pole. What are we doing with that?
give me that
Probably using
pole.
it to climb into the sewer, but
Hey, Give me that pole.
Wait, what about
Okay.
this door right here? Should we check it?
Can I push the thing off the grate?
What do you mean by check it? Is there a keyhole for
I don't
this
know.
door?
I'm gonna try it.
You open the
Oh
door.
boy.
There's a
Um,
hallway.
It was
you-
locked.
Yeah, so it takes quite a bit of effort, Jake, but Aaron is able to getting his hands pretty messy in the process, able to kind of shift this creature
Aaron's a messy boy.
off the grate. He is now.
And for the record, do we see anything down that grate if we look down there?
It was determined that there is a underground river or something
Yeah.
flowing.
How secure is the grate?
As you try and kind of test the strength of this, it feels pretty strong.
All right, well, this might be something we consider if we can't find another way out.
We have
Yeah.
10 feet of leverage with us.
Mm,
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like
get that pole in one of those holes. We
It's
all
so-
jump onto it.
yeah, then the pole snaps in half. It's just wood.
Then you have 2 5-foot poles.
Ooh, that's
Wood
even
at this
better.
point is better than iron, as far as I can tell.
Didn't-
Holding up my dagger that's bent at a 45-degree angle.
Listen, I can fix it. Give it enough time.
Oh, that's what you were gonna do with the dagger. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot you were gonna try and turn it back into a spear.
Oh yeah.
Right, we have rope,
It could be
and we
our
have this
45 de-
staff with us. We could totally fashion a spear with this.
I mean, do you want a spear? Because we could have been doing that during our short rest.
I don't want a spear.
Okay, well.
I'm okay with magic blowing holes in things.
So are we going down that hallway?
I think
I
we
don't
should.
see any other choice. Unless you want to find a way to murder a golem by stabbing him literally in the ass.
That could be fun.
Not a
Maybe that's where his
terrible
off
idea.
switch is.
Is there a better way to murder a golem?
There's at least 1,000 better ways.
Oh, we do have lightning. She could poke it in the butt.
Why is Aaron dancing back there?
Don't worry about it.
He's happy to be alive. All right, I'm gonna
Yep.
try this door. You ready?
Okay. No.
I poke
Oh,
it with my
shit.
10 foot. Oh, look at that.
Man.
I should have taken a break in here.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
right?
is that a bed?
There's like nature out there.
How long has
That-
it been since we've seen a bed?
I
Like,
don't know.
I
I don't know how
immediately
long
see-
I've been here.
I
Yeah.
immediately see books and I want to go look through the books.
All right. As you enter into this room, you see some fine furniture, which definitely looks like it was well crafted. This is expensive furniture with very nice linen sheets on the bed. You approach the bookshelf here, and you find more fiction, more like novels.
I'm gonna knock over this chair just cause.
You do that.
Fuck this guy in his fancy chair.
Just this is a heads up. If this is the mistress's bedroom, it might be dangerous.
I'm gonna
Not sure why, but it's could be dangerous.
I'm gonna pick the chair
Did
back
we
up.
read that at some point?
The relive
Relive told us that
got put in a thing for it.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
because he went in the mistress's room.
Oh,
Is this outside?
So as you kind of look down into this area, which opens up
Oh.
into another cave-like structure, you could see that there are various plants growing in here. There's at least 2 trees that you can see. Also, floating around you are these small, almost like fireflies that are emitting like this blue light, kind of blinking slowly as they're kind of flying around the area.
the cool
There's
effect.
not a whole lot of them like massed in any single place, but yeah, they're just kind of all around.
I want to be a jerk. I'm looking through these fiction novels. I want to
Okay.
pick one randomly from the bookshelf and put it in my backpack.
What was the other way? I went into.
It's kind of circle on the floors.
Yeah,
In
but
this
eh,
room,
yeah.
you see another one of these raised kind of platforms, like you saw previously down near where that the room that you saw him coming in and out of near your cages, which appears to have like another one of these. What you learned was like a teleportation circle of some kind.
Well, there's teleportation circle thingy like the other room. Um, if my detect magic is still up, is there anything in here?
You would definitely detect some magic coming off of the portal area. And also within the I think that you kind of move closer down
Yeah.
here at some point. Within this room as well, just kind of radiating.
Okay.
Well, I guess we.
Can I check this dresser? Is there clothes in here?
Yeah, so you open up the armoire and yeah, there's like some really like fine male clothing in there.
Will it fit me?
Uh it you look at it and it would fit you, though it would probably be a bit snug. But yeah, I mean it would fit. Sure.
Alright. I grabbed some.
You
Just
do
because
that.
I think I'm wearing
Armor.
armor, but with nothing under it, so it's starting to chafe.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So I just grabbed the clothes. I'll put this on later.
Didn't we find 3 sets
Oh.
of clothes in the other room?
Yeah.
Were
We all
any of
should have
them
had clothes already.
right?
Unless you made a choice not
He was
to.
holding out.
Unless he chafed through those clothes.
I don't know. I was
and
hit pretty
needs more
hard.
clothing.
He
In
just wants
which
new
case-
ungooed clothes.
Oh boy.
He had all that.
So we're in this area where it's like fucking like
Huh.
a forest, but we can also see a new room.
Yes.
This is her room.
So as you walk through this area with the plants and the trees and the blue fireflies, you kind of make your way down this stone path towards this very well decorated room. And also behind you, you hear the sound of like rustling of leaves as several figures
Uh-oh.
emerge.
I wave.
Oh boy.
And what these look like,
Oh, hey, girls.
let me just.
Are they?
I
These
see
look
it.
like small, like short, probably about the height of Triss. A green, feminine creatures, which, if you've ever read any fairy tales, you would recognize them to be like some kind of like fey forest folk type of creature. As they emerge from the bushes and the plants, they don't look hostile as they're kind of approaching you a little apprehensively as they emerge, and they're kind of like huddled up together here as they look at you.
Do we
Hello.
hear them make any sort of conversation amongst themselves?
They look at you for a moment. They do. You can hear the sound of them whispering amongst each other. But one of them will eventually step forward and Kami, did you ask something while I was
If my detect magic is still up, if I notice anything about them or on them.
yeah, you would. As this whole chamber is kind of like radiating with this this kind of ambient magic. They do definitely seem to have some sort of magical nature about them. As one of them steps forward and says, "Hello, were you prisoners of the master?"
Yep.
Maybe.
You've
Just looking
escaped.
for a way out.
Could you help us, please?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad we don't have to fight something else.
Do you need
guys
help
know a way
against
out?
the master?
He's held us captive here for years.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I mean they definitely seem to be honest or earnest in kind of what they've said, and also just their general like body language and
Demeanor.
the way that they've approached you here. They don't seem to be hostile, or you haven't detected any deception outright from them. Another one will ask, or she'll say, "There's, if you would, there's 3 acorns that Irenicus gave to one of his guards.
Oh,
If
we have those.
You-
Right?
This one.
I
Is
turn and look. I look to
Irenicus
the
the
party.
master?
Yes, his name is Irenicus.
Could you by chance spell that for me?
Yeah, the I think we have those. Or at least they look like what? A little bit smaller than an apple, larger than a walnut.
As he's saying this, I'm gonna like shove him with my shoulder and be like, maybe we shouldn't tell them everything?
No, they seem
Yeah.
fine.
Yes, that's them. Do you have them?
First, the
No.
Irenicus guy, is this the guy in the hood? The
The mask?
yeah.
Yes, that's him.
Where did he come from? Why is he here? Why was he imprisoning people?
We don't know exactly why he's bringing people down here.
Why did he bring you guys here?
And they just kind of look at each other, and they kind of shy away from you,
Probably
Un-
because they're very attractive.
unwilling to kind of like broach the subject. It doesn't seem.
Fair enough. Probably not fun reasons, if I had to guess.
If you do have them, and you agree to help us, then we can help you escape from this place.
I mean, sounds like a deal for us. We don't have any
Well-
other options.
There's 4 others that are unconscious that also need to get out.
I still feel like that's less of our problem. But
Who else is gonna save them?
I don't know. The guard, the town, wherever nearby village we are from.
Do you guys happen to know where we're at? Like where this
No,
prison
but when
is?
we get out, we can find. Oh, you're talking to them. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I don't have it written down, but I'm gonna ask about the individuals that I know that were locked up with us.
Oh yeah.
Abel and Adrian?
Yes, the twins. If they've seen them.
You mentioned the twins, as they kind of discuss amongst themselves here. Just- yes, Irenicus, he did bring two men through here.
Through here?
Yes, to the portal.
Oh.
He took them through the portal?
Yes.
Was he working with them? Like were they here willingly?
No, they were
Okay.
prisoners.
How often do you see him use the portal?
He always comes and goes through the portal. It depends. He's been spending a lot of time here as of late.
Do you know who this mistress is?
Yes, and they kind of point to the room ahead, and one of them will say, "Yes, he keeps it just as it was."
Is she no longer alive?
And they just kind of have this solemn look on their face, each of them.
Was she like you guys?
No, she was like you. He tried to save her, but couldn't.
How long has he kept it this way?
I'm not sure. I don't know how long we've been here. But for some time, I imagine years.
Jesus. Yeah, do you just want the acorns or just want like
One of them will approach you here.
What do the acorns do?
If you have them, we need you to take them from this place.
But what do they do?
If you
No,
can
wait, I think I get it.
if you can plant them at the Grove of the Fairy Queen. Then we'll be able to escape this place.
These trees are you guys, isn't it? Aren't you?
They're not us, but
But like
they
you
are.
live in them. There's three
They
of them.
are. Yes, they are bound to us.
Are these acorns like the seeds from those trees?
In a manner of speaking, yes. And if planted elsewhere, then we can travel to the trees that grow.
We're willing to give them to you, but what will you get in return?
They said they'll help us.
I don't think they want them. I think they want us to take them with us and plant them.
Yeah, they want us to escape with them, so they're going to help us get out with them, and then we go plant them in the. Honestly,
The
they're
Grove.
taking a bit of a risk with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows if we'll live that long? You said the Grove of the Fairy Queen?
Yeah.
Where the frick is that?
Your people call it the Cloakwood.
Oh, good. Okay, just like anywhere in there.
Well, the Grove of the Fairy Queen is inside the Cloakwood.
Okay. Okay. Any like signs of
They just they kind of shrug and they say, well, they generally try to keep themselves well hidden. So it likely won't be an easy task, but
Yeah, we can always ask the locals.
But do you think if we presented the acorns, they would be more willing to not kill us on sight?
well, they wouldn't kill you
Oh, good.
unless you threaten them.
Aaron.
Yeah, I'll threaten anybody. What are you talking about?
Blood covered Aaron.
It's greenish blood. It's different. Although it's probably covered in his own blood as well. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean it attacked me first. If they don't attack
That's
me
true.
first, it's probably fine.
That is fair.
Would you agree to help us to take these and plant them?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah.
So being from like someone who used to live in the woods, like, do I recognize like what these guys are, like what their creatures?
You would not have like ever seen these kinds of creatures,
Or,
and
like stories of?
generally though, like any stories you would have read, creatures like this are generally like extremely rare to encounter.
I just wasn't sure because I like very wildernessy.
Yes. Yeah, they would be extremely rare to encounter, and you never would have encountered any creatures like this.
But I've heard stories of them.
Um,
Like, could I identify what they are based off of stories I may have heard or
Yeah.
rumors?
so these are dryads, and you know that they're generally pretty friendly, though they're secretive. They kind of have groves which they kind of hide away from intrusion of
Got
man.
it. Okay.
Just to be clear, Aaron's the only one who knows this.
Anyone else who feels like your character may have read something like that, then you can also have that knowledge.
Okay.
Triss likely would know.
Yeah.
Unless they're arcana, I don't think I would.
I feel like going into this room is probably a bad idea, right? And I point at the room over there.
Yes, you must be careful, but you do need to go into the room if you wish to escape. The mistress, you can use her key to exit through the portal and go up to the next level.
Do you know where she keeps her key?
And they point. She kind of moves forward here carefully. You notice that she makes like a point not to cross like this barrier here. If I could actually make it this line where it turns to tile.
We understand.
And she will point to the chest at the foot of the bed here.
All right. Yeah, because
Is
the
it
guy
dangerous to go any further?
Yes,
Oh.
you must watch where you step. The floor is trapped, though the master would deactivate the traps at times so that we could go and look at the mistress's things. But
Well, conveniently for us, and I pull up my 10-foot pole.
Pull it out of where?
Pull
Well,
it
you
out
do
of
like
where is a very good question.
As they see you approach the room with this 10-foot pole, they will like back away, like probably
And-
like
That's-
as you see them, it looks as though they're probably backing away like way further than they probably should. But
That's
yeah,
not
they
foreboding at
do.
all.
While he pulls out his 10-foot pole, I would like to mage hand and attempt to open the chest.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of reach out, you're trying to open the chest, and it appears to be locked.
Hmm.
Do you think we have keys for this?
I mean, you have the keys, right?
Yeah, just here, magic hand the key over.
I'm going to do so.
All right. You mage hand over kind of one key ring with the keys on it, and then the next, but none of the keys that you found thus far seem to be the correct one, as the chest remains locked.
Fucking locks, man.
Tried everything and it hasn't worked.
Why do we have these keys?
You've opened like a door. With
It's
the
not
key.
enough, JD. It's not enough.
It's to give us that false hope.
That's also
that
how you got out of
comes-
the cages, which was keys.
Yeah, that's true.
So I hold the 10-foot
So-
pole over the floor, and I'm like, should I start tapping?
Yeah, I mean, if
Um,
it's trapped, better the pole than us, right?
I'm gonna look behind me and be like, maybe everybody else should stand back.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I
And
don't
I'm
know,
gonna
but this-
stand behind Aaron and
I'm
just
backing way up.
I start tapping.
God.
All right, you start tapping. Just kind of show me where you're tapping with your ruler there. Just kind of point to the area that you're gonna tap. Okay, so you're tapping right there. All right, so you tap it. You're tapping the floor here. And yeah, it does appear to trigger a trap. As you can hear the click of the floor tile in front of you. As something mechanical occurs. Which is followed by a explosion. Here, which you
Huh.
will. I'll give you advantage on the saving throw, as you might not have been thinking it would be this large, though you were aware that this was a possibility. So go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw. Jorgen, you're fine. You're just gonna maybe get a large man.
Yeah, I have my shield up, and I've got the thing like a spear.
Mhm. Yeah. So there is an explosion, and to roll some dice here. And oh, that's really you essentially take no damage. As this kind of fire kind of erupts and goes around your shield. But yeah,
What
that
the...
does appear to be a trap.
I should definitely have stepped farther
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step closer. This seems like I was okay.
Don't
Just do it to roll.
step there, Aaron.
I tap it again.
What, the same one?
Same
Yeah.
one?
Why don't you stand back? You can stand back and tap it.
Can I attempt to pull him back with me
Yeah,
as
yeah.
I take a step back?
Yeah, you kind of instruct him to do the reasonable thing, which is
It's
to
10
stand
feet, damn it!
back. And yeah, you do, and there is another fiery explosion.
Okay,
Which-
it's not a one and done sort of thing, guys.
I would like to look around for a very large rock.
Yeah, there's definitely some rocks of varying sizes. This stone path is basically just made up of these large rocks. Which
I would like to attempt to mage hand one of those rocks.
okay, so a medium-sized rock. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. And I would like to drop it on the I don't know if I can do this. Yes.
Can't
I
you
mean,
can't you just use your magic hand to touch the floor everywhere?
I will do so. I will hit every single tile that I can see in front of us.
All right. So you're gonna go through and you're gonna hit all the tiles, basically. Checking the tiles first.
So in a 2x4 grid right in front of us, all leading up to the chest.
Sure. All right, and you will find 2 more traps here.
Anyone having
There is
trouble?
like another fire trap, and then another one is like electricity arcing through the room, which kind of like bounces off of the walls, which would have struck anyone that had been in there. But yeah, so you checked essentially. I'm going through all these fucking tools. All right, so you basically checked this entire region here.
Bet we could jump to that chair. Jump here and then jump onto the bed and then get into the chest.
Well,
I
you
did not check the bed.
You did check these tiles.
Okay. Can I just jump over this one to the one
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know the rules. You could absolutely do that. Yeah,
and then we jump
I-
again?
yeah,
I
go for it.
I'm not okay with any of this.
Hey man, it's his life.
Okay,
On the
can you
chest, I
pick
like
a
on the-
lock?
Well, just break it.
Can I throw the chest at them?
What the fuck?
Yeah, so you pick up the chest. It's pretty heavy. You think you could probably throw it. I mean, there is some question as to whether or not it will make it, though. You'd think you could probably do it.
Do I have enough time between when he like lunges this thing at us to use Mage Hand to attempt to help him with this?
I mean, yeah, you could see him as he kind of hoists it up here, and he's like testing the weight of the thing. Like, can I throw this? Yeah, I mean, you could.
I throw it.
Try. Yeah. Okay. Sure. You throw it, and yeah, it lands here. I can't move the chest; it's part of the map, but it is now just laying right here. next to-
I jump back.
It literally lands 5 feet in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, well, it actually lands like on you, but you're able to move.
Does
back
it
here.
break or does it like unlock?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't break or unlock through this, though. It definitely, it does. The chest doesn't like being thrown.
That's a good chest.
Yeah, it's
It doesn't-
definitely a very well made and expensive chest.
It doesn't like being thrown. I
What
feel like we need
does?
to check it for a mimic, just to be clear.
Aaron, did you see anything else interesting when you were in there? Is there a way out that way?
I assume it's this portal thing over here.
That's what
Fireplace?
we'd like to call a fireplace.
Yeah. Does it have a chimney?
I think the portal was back through the master's
I
room.
bet we could climb through the chimney.
Are we Santa now?
Reverse Santa.
I don't know who this Satan is, but
Satan?
uh-huh.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
to open the chest.
I would
Through
I
all
would like
this
to
effort.
assist with that if I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to break it.
Try and
open.
break it. Okay. How are you gonna? You're hacking out with an axe, or what do you?
I'll use the bent dagger.
The bent dagger. Okay.
The one I'm currently holding, you're just gonna take
Yeah,
it from me?
Yeah, hand me that real quick.
I mean, I could just pick it up and
This
throw
is
it on the
literally
ground.
all I have in life as you take it away from me.
You
I mean,
still have the broken spear.
I can give you the other dagger. Here, I'll trade you daggers. How about that?
Thank you. I feel much better. Actually, I kind of liked my other one better.
All right. You shove the.
I'm
dagger
gonna
in
shove
there.
it the other way to where, like, if it bends, it'll bend back.
Sure, right. It's like this is perfect leverage.
Yeah.
Like this is, you bend.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, and it bends back. And then you keep going, and it just kind of bends the other way.
Shit.
This dagger has
was-
not been properly made.
I have a cunning plan. Turn the dagger over, and let I put the new dagger I was just given into the chest on 3.
Can I
Okay.
throw the chest on the ground until it breaks?
We could just punch it.
You can also axe it. Isn't it wood?
Like, I
Can't
just
you,
want to
like,
pick it up and throw it
chop it?
directly on the ground.
I just have tiny hand axes. It's not like I have a fireman's axe.
Yeah, it's a chest though. It's not a tree.
I mean,
Do I make a roll for that? What DM would have?
As you guys are kind of talking about, maybe we could do it this way, maybe we could do it that way. Aaron just picks it up and smashes it on the ground. And I mean, it's like not perfect anymore. Like you think that eventually this thing is gonna give, right? It's just gonna take some time.
okay, well, we'll just wait.
if you want to just keep picking it up and smashing, then I mean, that you absolutely can do that.
I mean, I feel like we don't have other options right now. So, and it, might,
Do
it may also be the fastest way.
Do we have thieves' tools?
You have not
No.
found any
Not
thieves'
that we
tools.
found.
Okay,
We
nothing
have
that'll work for that.
keys. Useless
Okay.
keys.
We do have keys. We tried the keys. They won't work.
There's probably
At
other
one time, you
keys
did have the handle of a bucket that could have worked as kind of like some thieves'
Yeah,
tools.
but-
Yeah, there's no way I would have taken that with me.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
We have a
Um,
hammer, I think.
Smash.
Yeah, you guys are kind of just discussing like various implements. Meanwhile, smash, and with every smash, you see is like these dryads just move further and further.
Do we
Is this
think
thing
this is
gonna
a problem?
explode when it opens?
Oh, I'm
Yep, there might be-
definitely moving away.
Can I check for traps?
Everything else was trapped.
Can you check for traps? Like, how do you
Is-
want to do that? Sure.
Is detect magic still up?
I
So-
can really do
The way I
it.
want to do it is, I'm assuming
That's
there's like
not
half
what I
dagger
asked.
jammed into it.
No.
Well, not anymore. I mean, I imagine it would have come out
All right,
through
so
all of this.
is there any wiggle room on the door and the lid at all now?
Nah. I mean, yeah. Now,
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna look in and see if there's any wires or pins or
well,
anything. that-
yeah. There's not enough to actually see anything like that. No, you don't think. You don't see anything like that.
All right, I want to. So this time, I'm gonna take the chest. I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna huck it at the far wall.
All right, you do that. So you huck it at the far wall, and as you do, there is some kind of explosion that occurs as the chest opens, and the door opens in such a way as it hits the wall that it sends the chest flying back at you. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Of course.
So you're
Oh,
playing a game
boy.
of catch with yourself here. As you take 4 bludgeoning damage from the chest as it smacks you onto the wall here.
Got it.
Also, you can see as some of the contents have like strewn about here in the dirt, and
I now understand how he got all those scars.
It makes a lot more sense. If you just act impulsively, you are more likely to get injured.
It's
I mean,
bludgeoning damage.
what else can we
How
do?
does that result in scars? I don't get it.
So what are we doing? You getting the stuff?
We're looking through the stuff.
Sure.
All right. Is there anything broken?
On
Yeah.
you or the stuff?
You are very broken.
I may have fractured a rib, but it's okay. That'll heal.
yeah, there was like this priceless vase in the chest, which is now no more. You kind of look around for this key, kind of just through the scattered remains, and you do find this pretty large for a key, this blue key. And you will also find, as you're looking for it, this really nice silver comb.
I'm gonna use that for my chest hair.
But yeah, that's the only there are a couple of articles of clothing. But other than that, yeah, there's nothing of value that has come from this chest. Seems to mostly be the key.
All right. I guess we got what we came here for. Let's go to the gate.
Sorry, was this a traditional key or is this like something magical?
It does appear to be a traditional looking key. It feels cool to the touch, and it's this strange blue color. But other than that, it just resembles a normal key.
It looks blue.
I don't trust keys anymore.
All right.
It's the most special key you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, sure,
It
whatever.
looks like it's gonna do something this time, I promise.
I nod to the ladies. I'm like, ladies.
Why don't you trust keys anymore?
They've all been a lie.
We've
Keys are
opened
lies,
literally
yeah.
one thing with our keys. One whole thing.
As you approach the portal, the teleportation circle, with the key, you could see as the glyphs and things that make up the the spell circle here. They begin to glow and radiate this blue color as the key does the same. This portal opens before you.
Oh shit. Our way out.
Check it out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Alright.
whoa, 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 but we have to go get back those other people back.
It said it's just gonna take us to the next level. It's not getting
Yeah,
us out of
We're
here.
gonna be taking them into danger and fights and just probably kill them for moving them around. Like I'm not a medical person, so I don't know.
I am a medical person. This still doesn't seem like our best idea.
We still have we have the key with us. We can just come
Yeah.
back for them
We'll
once
just
we
come
know
back.
it's safe, right?
That would make more sense, but
Hopefully it's not a one-use key, right?
It couldn't be a one-use key. That'd be useless.
Well, have you
Why
met
would
a
they put a
key?
one-use key in a
It would
dress?
literally be
Dress.
useful one time. I don't. That's the exact opposite of being
Yeah,
useless.
Use
but
minimum.
Who does that help?
You
Okay.
spin. All right.
are we all going through this portal?
Do we have to like stand on it? How do portals work?
I jumped through it with my sword at the ready.
All right, you
Wait.
jump through the portal.
We're going with you.
Yeah, you had the key.
All right. You all jump through the portal after him. Dun, dun, dun.
Yep, a door. Aaron, I don't think you should open any doors. You're not looking too good.
I'm fine.
Before we.
Oh,
Never mind.
Oh,
sorry.
fuck.
I'm just gonna go
I
ahead and close that
still-
door. Never
I'm
mind.
still going to cast Detect Magic with my Eldritch Invocation.
Oh,
Okay.
you should just have that on constantly then.
This is correct.
All right. Yeah. So you see more of these glowing orbs, but these are different colors. And you see the same kind of wiring leading towards another one of those valve situations. Though this valve appears to be inside of a cage.
Great. Love that.
Which way does the valve need to be turned?
Last time I think it was to the right.
Yeah.
But also, it's in a cage, so we have to get into that cage.
Yeah, mage hand.
Yes.
Let
Will
me-
will Mage Hand operate this valve?
It didn't last time, didn't it?
I think you might be right.
Yeah, it was
It's
clockwise.
30 feet. Damn you. All right. I need to get close
We didn't try
enough
it
in
last time
order-
because you ran in and we just
Yeah, you guys were fighting the lightning creature, and so Kit and I just went in and turned it off.
So I'm out of range for Mage Hand. So in that case, Unseen Servant will get inside that cage at 60 feet.
Ooh.
So I will expend the spell slot and order the servant to turn that handle to the right,
Okay.
Clockwise.
clockwise.
Until it stops.
Accurate.
Sure. Okay. You do that, and your unseen servant. You don't see him do anything. For a moment here.
Because he's unseen.
As
It's John Cena.
as it's Triss will remember it was actually quite difficult to turn, but yeah. So it will start to you will see after a few moments that the wheel will begin to kind of turn here, and as it does you can see come out of the three orbs here mephits of varying color as they go and they begin to like they're reaching into the cage and like trying to get in there to whatever it is that is turning this valve here. Yeah, they're just like violently trying to get at your servant, which is unseen.
Wait, what? Kill those or?
We're probably gonna have to fight those.
So are you guys just gonna? It's totally fine. You can like kind of wait and kind of see what happens. Is that the play here?
I think
Or
we're
you-
to
Yeah,
wait till the things stop glowing.
Yeah, I can see how long that takes.
Am
Close
I
the door.
able to tell whether or not my unseen servant is protected or whether or not it's in danger?
You think like if there's a good chance it might be in danger. Though you are seeing like that the valve. It's kind of harder to see now that it's being blocked by these methods kind of moving in front of your line of vision here. Though you can see that the valve is still like turning. Your servant seems to be performing his task.
So I think we do have to kill them to get their chest
The orb
crystals.
things. Yeah.
I think turning the valve off isn't going to kill them.
No,
I
but it
think
might
it's just going to
prevent
stop
more.
more of them from spawning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to leave this door enclosed while we hope that that valve
I
gets
just
shut?
we know how long it took us, so I double that time and then I'll peek through the door again.
Sure, and last time it actually didn't take very long. It was only like a matter of maybe 10 seconds or so.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah,
There
so
were
you do
two
that,
of us.
and yes, there were. So you double the time, and you will
20
see
seconds.
that yes, the lights do go out in these orbs. They do seem to be unpowered.
And the creatures?
The creatures, it appears as though they're kind of like losing interest now. As one of them kind of turns in your direction. And yeah, I guess this probably be a good time to roll initiative here. It's just me.
Just a little initiative.
Really good. Glad Trish is up front. Aaron's looking.
Listen, she's only going to be in front until I get my turn.
I rolled someone's initiative for them. I'm sorry. That was did not mean to do that.
To me, please be me.
Oh boy.
Oh, I actually rolled well. Actually, wow.
Yeah, you did.
I feel real good about this 12. Just saying.
All right, Kit. We
What?
begin the combat here and pop this out. Kit, you were the first to act here as you kind of were ready as you opened the door.
I wasn't ready.
Well, too bad your character was.
This has
That's
never
right.
happened before.
So then she performed the action she was ready to perform, which is
I guess I'm gonna run in.
okay. Charge in.
Yeah, fuck it.
Do it.
And then since I'm short, I guess I will just throw my hand axes at this one. Yeah.
Good. Ammunition, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna hit it. Which one are you targeting?
The red one.
Red one, sure. Yeah, you do that. You hit him. Hand axe sinks in, sticking out of him. 5 damage.
Got him.
And you're gonna throw the other one offhand.
Can I do that?
Yeah. You
Oh
can.
yeah, sure, hell yeah.
Right, then definitely.
Absolutely. Oh, it's 14 hit.
14 hits.
Oh sweet.
Oh, that's not what I meant. For 9 damage here. Yeah, so he is like currently has 2 of these hand axes stuck into him, and he looks pretty angry. As he's going to now move towards you, where he claws you. 17 to hit for. He's gonna slash you for 8 damage.
Shit.
I think that's all he can do. Yeah, that's it. All right, and then the other one, this kind of method with this wispy cloud kind of around it here will turn and notice you, and it will also come in to attack.
Mistake.
But it will miss,
Okay, good.
and then it is Tristana's turn.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna move in here. And I'm gonna cast Bane on all 3 of them.
Awesome.
So
Wow.
it's charisma saving throws.
Wish you would have gone first.
Sorry. I did have
Well-
a plan.
Next time, maybe Kit shouldn't be so gun ho. You know.
Listen, I've never gotten to go first.
Kit was ready.
She
Kicked
kicked the
down
door
that
open.
door,
Yeah, she
and
kicked the
she was
door.
ready to.
All right, so
Mhm.
2 of them do fail the saving throw. The third one will succeed here.
Okay.
They are baned.
And I don't have any bonus action, so that's it.
All right, man.
Woo!
All right,
Woo.
Aaron's gonna basically standing next to Jorgen. He's gonna see the enemies up ahead, and he's just gonna be like, "All right, let's try this again." And he like hunches over, and you can see there's like hair and fur like begins sprouting out from his body as he gets his like skin gets thicker and hide.
Hey,
During
what if
the
I'm
entire transformation,
Action.
Jorgen is just gonna be screaming.
Okay.
There, I'm gonna.
Yes.
I need to roll a d6. So I get 6 temper hit points,
All right.
Nice.
and then I'm gonna swing at that guy above Kit.
Yeah, I think that hits. For 6 damage. All right. Yeah, you slash into him for 6 damage as it hisses at you, floating there. That is going to be, assuming no bonus action, it's going to
Yeah,
be
I already bonus action.
Yeah, yes. Trans.
Am I up?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I am definitely going to move into the room. I am going to hex the ice. And I'm going to try to hit with a 15.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay. 5, the +2 for proficiency, and hex is going to be another +3.
All right. Yeah, so
10
you
damage, I think.
Yeah, you hit him with this Eldritch Blast, which actually sends him flying back. And as he strikes this doorway here, you can see as he kind of evaporates into this mist, and you can hear the tinking sound of another one of these balls hitting the ground as it is dead.
I would like to call dibs, and that's the end of my turn.
You can have all the balls.
All right, this other method is going to come forward here, and he is going to, let's see here. He's going to use an ability, which is a cone. Actually, if he, yeah, that's the way to do it. He's going to actually come from over here.
Dig.
And he's going to spew like this poisonous. Hold on 1 second. Let me verify it's poison. Yes, this like poisonous cloud over the 3 of you here. You need to roll dexterity saving throws.
Fuck.
Okay, so Tristana and Aaron, you are unaffected by this as you kind of cough a bit and cover your mouths here. Kit, you're just right here. You take the brunt of it as you inhale just as this is splattered on you. You take 5 poison damage.
Gross.
It is. It's very gross. And then it will be your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the axes out of this guy.
Okay.
Use one to attack with.
All right. I'll allow it. You
I mean,
pull
he's-
out the hand axe.
I pull it in a way where it just like rips through him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I got you. You're trying to rip it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. 4, 5 plus 2, so 7 damage here. Yeah, you rip out the hand axe here, and that will kill this one.
And
As
then
it eyes, drops another orb.
It's a free action in this game to pick up weapons, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
mhm.
Second wind for bonus action.
Okay.
Please. Beautiful.
All right, you do that.
And
So he's
then
dead.
I'm gonna action surge and hit the other one with my second axe.
Okay. Action surge.
12 hit.
Yep, 12 hits.
Nice. And that is my
Four,
turn.
5. Okay. You do that. Now this one has a hand axe shoved in it.
I'll move here. Well, I mean, I just slashed
Yeah,
at
you
it.
just sure, right. And then you move forward. Yeah, okay.
He's got a sacred flame, the dude.
All right, Sacred Flame. It's gonna be dexterity saving throw. He will. That's a 15. He will succeed.
Okay.
Unaffected. All right, then Aaron, I guess you can do something unless there's a bonus action.
Get him.
No.
On the void.
Yep, 12 hits. You guys are like rolling 12s. Luckily, that's their AC for 10 damage. Yeah,
damn.
that's the amount of damage you need as you cut through it, slicing it in two as it evaporates into this poisonous cloud, which makes you cough a bit. You're otherwise unaffected as another one of these beads drops to the ground. As you continue to kind of cough here, you realize it wasn't from the method, but rather from the stench of this dead body, which you recognize is right next to you on this table.
Yeah, you can see with this too. Like, so the Aaron's transformation is not pleasant looking at all. Like, it's very much like haphazard. So as it's going away, he's kind of like, pushing, like, walking to the side, holding onto the cage over here for support, and just like slowly turning back into a person.
Turning back from what would be my question.
Yeah, I was going to ask you to describe your transformation a little bit more. Your
So,
skin just got
It's
thick.
so when it transforms, basically, it's like his skin that's shown turns to hide, and white fur begins to like come out in patches all over.
Okay.
And you can see like his hands and his body shape is still human, like very much human, but it's just like it's almost as if like something's on the inside, like pushing out and like manifesting out around him.
All right.
So
Gross.
he's like leaning on the side as you can see, as like the fur like kind of falls off and like almost evaporates when it hits the ground.
Ugh.
And it's obviously this isn't normal for a human, but hey, these are just the things that happen.
Rob's gonna say that's fucking awesome. Jordan's gonna go, ew.
Aaron goes over and picks up the gem and tosses it to Jorgen and goes, "Here, oh,
Just
man,
gonna
that's
wipe it off just in case.
Is this body recently deceased or someone that we would recognize?
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Sure.
To determine kind of the age, how long ago this person died. Yeah, you'd think that this is like probably like maybe 5 days going on a week.
What?
4 or 5 days maybe. Yeah, 4 or 5 days, we'll say that. Though you do recognize the person. And I'll say it's kind of difficult to tell just because of the lighting conditions and the mental state that you were in previously. You do recognize this as it's one of the brothers, though which one you cannot determine.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to be examining the orb that I was tossed with the one I already have and trying to see if there's any difference between them. Are these the same thing?
So yeah, you're looking at the orbs, and they appear to be basically the same, though they're different colors. And also, the one you had previously has like some lightning action kind of going on inside. You can see. The other one appears to like have like a burning fire swirling within, and the other like this kind of green haze swirling around. So they're very similar, though obviously different.
Has anybody been in this room before? Does anybody remember coming here before? Or
I don't remember this place.
Huh.
I only remember that first torture room, but this is definitely one of the twins. I don't know if it's Abel or Adrian. It's too hard to tell.
Can we tell what happened to him? What caused him to die?
Yes. So cause of death, probably bleeding. As you could see, as though some sort of operation has been performed where various bits of this person has been removed. His flesh has been peeled, organs have been removed. Almost like an autopsy, like partially.
Loss of organs. Gross.
It does look like great care was taken during the procedure.
So it doesn't look like he died from like torture, but they took something from him.
Was he alive when they did this? I think is.
The only thing that you can kind of figure out from that is that the corpse is strapped to the table.
Okay, so
God.
probably.
Let's leave. You
Are
okay?
there any like weapons, anything useful on the table there?
There are various basically knives which you could take that would perform, basically they're essentially daggers. But yeah, they're
Can
those
you
types of
determine what
tools.
they were trying to do?
They were trying to take stuff. I don't know. They took his organs.
You will find though that there is also a bucket underneath as well as this kind of platter. If you choose to, you can kind of go through and see if anything is missing. I don't know if that you would want to do that, but
That's more than I feel like
yeah.
doing. I will take a knife just to have. You never know you need to cut something.
Not a bad idea.
If we're gonna come back for the others, we're gonna come back for him. He deserves a proper burial.
Yeah, we just gotta get out of here first.
Yep. So we ready for
If
this?
we find who is doing this,
Well, we know his name.
we can't leave here while he's breathing.
Well, he's got a little more of a disadvantage now because we have weapons.
I don't care about weapons.
Okay, well, me and Aaron have weapons.
We'll kill him nonetheless.
Hoping we can, but I'd like to just get out first. All right, let's try this door.
Go for it.
Looks like a hallway.
Weird hallway. Stuck on the wall.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Magic cards.
Oh man.
So you don't insult my map making here, but so you open this door and you
Pokemon.
see this kind of these may have been Pokemon, but don't worry about that. Anyway, you see this throne room. You see these various glyphs on the floor, which are radiating various colors of light as they kind of make their way down this throne room.
If I don't have detect magic currently up, I would like to cast it again.
These definitely appear to be radiating some kind of magic.
All right, well, I guess slot the rocks in
Ain't
the
no
holes, right?
wizard.
Wait,
That's
it would
What?
just
Just slot the rocks in their respective colored holes, right?
But we only have 4.
You just kind of say that right as you move
What the fuck
forward,
is he talking
and okay. So as you move forward here, suddenly, as you step on the tile where you currently stand, there is this bolt of lightning that shoots out from one of these pillars here, and it actually starts to arc and kind of bounce around the room. And I'm going to need both Jorgen and Aaron to make dexterity saving throws.
On seeing it, I'm just gonna close the door.
Yeah.
Like, oh
and-
god.
Yeah, you
What?
close the door. You're like, nope, not having that.
Can't leave them in
I know,
there.
but just,
mean,
like,
they were stupid. but
To
we can't
dodge the
leave them.
lightning, you know?
All right.
Yes, you each will take 19 lightning damage as you are struck by this lightning as it kind of arcs its way,
I
making
think
its way
that-
through the room.
I'm dead.
Well, you're both unconscious.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, so did I take, we both took 19 damage.
But you see, after this arc of electricity goes through, the color that was radiating from this glyph, this symbol in the floor, kind of dies down.
Well, they don't because they closed the door. So how many death
I
saves am I rolling?
Close it for
Reopened
2
it.
seconds.
I really want to use a luck point to try this again, but there's no way I can do better than a 19. So
Yeah, right.
help?
That was half damage. So what? When do
Oh,
death
I'm sorry.
saves?
You take half damage from that. You saved, both of you. I apologize. You didn't. You took 19. But
Half.
you've actually both halved it. You both succeeded. I apologize. So actually, neither of you would be unconscious.
I'm at 1.
Oh god.
I'm
Sorry,
at 1
What
again.
do we take?
9
So
damage.
each of you take 9. But yes, both of you did take a significant amount of damage. Neither one of you is dropped unconscious. And you do see though that the glyph will kind of dim. But yeah, you're left with that.
Why did
So
you
you said
guys
we
just
took 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
9 horrible lightning damage.
9?
All right, so I'm at 1 hit point.
Why did you guys run in there?
We
He
had no
ran
way of
in,
knowing
I
this would
followed.
happen.
What, are you kidding me? Everything else that has glowed has spawned
Tried
some
to
kind
kill
of
us?
terrible thing.
What would your other option have been?
Poke it with the 10-foot pole?
So, do we get the sense that us moving caused this or proximity?
I feel like proximity. No, did we say the floor? We felt the floor click.
No, it's this
No.
pillar.
Stand-
It was as soon as you passed onto the current. Basically, you're not exactly sure what caused this. You were kind of like moving away from the thing, and you just kind of like moved over here. You didn't hear the click of like a trap or anything like that. You just suddenly were fried. So yeah, go ahead and roll a concentration check for that, which is just Constitution saving throw. You just have to beat a
And
10. You just have to roll a 10.
Is that what? Okay.
So you would lose that.
I'm gonna use a luck.
Couldn't you just recast it? I thought I didn't use your spell slot to do it.
It does take an action though.
Okay.
well, we're not in combat
So-
yet.
Yeah.
I'm okay
combat.
with it falling off, but
Hmm.
yeah, I don't really need it. But my problem is that my action might be to GTFO.
You have a move action you could use if you have to. But I'm
You
saying
make a
your detect
very
magic
good-
might be useful to let us know if there's.
You make a very good point. It'll drop off, but then I'll use my action to reactivate it.
Because you might be able to tell us if it's starting to trigger, or if we might be able to see if we look like invisible triggers for it.
Yeah, so you will you lose it. As you kind of come to grips with what just happened to you, you spend 6 seconds, you recast your detect magic spell. And you will see that like the aura like that this was giving off essentially disappears. But just moments later you can see as it's like starting to build again.
The only thing I can think of is fucking move.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump into this hallway.
I'm going to push him if he will not jump.
You do that.
I guess we'll wait
What?
here.
Goodbye, ladies.
Let us know if you find a way out.
You didn't want to try something with your lightning orb before you left us? No?
Oh,
Okay.
I guess we'll just
I-
close the door and take a break.
As I'm bleeding profusely from the burns on my body,
Maybe don't
no.
leave the person who can heal
Meanwhile,
you behind.
meanwhile,
I-
Aaron looks over at you with 1 hit point.
They're just like limping.
I'm gonna stand
Alright.
by what I said.
Let's keep going, I
Sorry,
guess.
do you want this? And I'm just gonna magic hand the orb into your person.
Cool, thanks.
I think
Oh.
I think I could reach that with.
Is
It's-
there
see you.
somewhere that looks like we
no.
could put this orb?
As you're looking around, there's no like obvious place that you would put it. No.
Can you just touch it to it? Just touch it to it.
Yeah, the person with the
We
mage hand
can't
maybe should
try.
have done that, but I
I'm pretty sure I can still hear you, and I'm pretty sure that I'm still in distance with Mage Hand.
I'm gonna give it back. I'm just gonna hand it out and go put it in the circle.
I'm gonna take the orb and try to put it into the lightning circle.
I'm gonna close this door.
Yeah. So you at the moment that this orb comes into contact with the glyph on the floor, the magical energy of the glyph just kind of dissipates. It appears as though this is like deactivated, whatever it is that's
I didn't hear any lightning.
happening.
I think we're okay.
Muffled on the other side of the door, you're just gonna hear, I think it's okay.
Okay. I'm step.
Okay. So we have 3 more orbs.
We have to match the colors, right?
4 more.
Yeah, we have all but
But-
green, I think.
Well, there's 2
Who
greens.
has? Does anybody
Oh no,
have a
there's like
green
earth
orb?
poison. Yeah, well, we got a green one from the rock.
The dust
Guy.
one. Yeah.
I think I was thrown the fire. Is that accurate?
We have fire.
Cold.
And then you picked up the other 2.
We have white, green,
you said
red,
I'm
and then the lightning one.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to use these orbs one at a time using Mage Hand.
Yeah, sure. We'll just say that you start with the most logical choice first. And regardless, you are able to, you place the green one here, and that deactivates it. The red one you place on here, that seems to deactivate it. Now I will say if you're just kind of touching it and then removing the orb, it does seem like the trap wants to reactivate again. Though, as long as like contact is made, it seems to be safe. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Then I will leave the orbs and not take them back.
Okay, just gonna leave them on the thing. Sure.
So can you tell me, so lightning, poison, fire, these are deactivated. I think we had an ice.
Yeah.
Yes. So all these first 4 are deactivated, as you only got 4 of these orbs.
think-
The last one you don't have a corresponding orb for it.
We have an acorn.
So what's behind it that we see?
You see a stone throne, basically like a large chair.
I want to sit in that chair.
As he limps towards it, I'm gonna be like, maybe you should sit down, man.
Yeah, that's why I need that chair.
But the last one isn't deactivated.
Last one is definitely activated. Should we head down this or the next hallway?
Can't hurt.
Where's his
Because it
bell?
looks like there's alcoves. There's 2 additional alcoves.
Huh.
I assume they're similar to this. Are you guys just going for a walkabout?
There's stairs down here.
Trish, we're headed down this way.
Yes, you can see a staircase leading up.
All right. Aaron might not say it, but he's really effed up.
I'm having a rough time here, guys, but it's fine.
He's bleeding a lot. Does
Yeah.
anybody have anything?
Yeah.
A lot of my blood.
I
He's
pat him on the
basically-
shoulder.
He's
Go,
basically
buddy.
unrecognizable from the Aaron that you come
Oh.
to know.
Most of my blood is on the outside, but the lightning kept it from getting more out, so
Too bad
it
we couldn't-
cauterized. It's
That's
fine.
That's really
I don't
not
have
how
any
any of this works.
too bad we couldn't get that water, huh?
Yeah.
I definitely think we should have, but here we are.
These go up or down?
They go up.
Oh no. Do you not have cure wounds? Because
Yeah,
healing word is not the right
I-
choice.
That's all I have. So be happy with it and move on.
You were literally okay with lightning holding in your blood?
Oh,
I don't know why you're upset about
I like
this.
to think this is in character too. You're just like healing word, really. That's what you're coming with, cleric. You also get your modifier onto that.
Yeah, because that was real shitty.
What's
So
your
that's 4.
4.
All right, guys, I'm ready. I got 5. I'm good to go.
Watching him like
Maybe don't go first.
I'm using
I
the
don't
watch
know.
him
I'm using the 10-foot
like
pole as a stick.
stumble upon himself. I'm just gonna be like, maybe somebody should go first as I like
yeah,
hold
okay.
him up.
We'll go first.
Got it.
All right. Kit,
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
you lead the party as you all head up this spiral staircase leading upwards. At the end of it, you are presented with like this double door that actually opens like upward at an angle, kind of like as though you're leaving like a cellar.
I open the door carefully, quietly.
You go to open the door, and the door does give somewhat, but it's very heavy. As you kind of like try a couple times, it seems like there's like something on top of the door, like weighing it down. So it definitely there is movement. It's not like locked or anything.
Does it seem like it's gonna make a bunch of noise?
You're not sure.
I got this.
I can
Um,
do it. It's fine. Me and Tris
I
can do it. You
help
guys,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Maybe the
We-
people who aren't bleeding to death.
Okay.
I'm bleeding, not to death. Thank you very much.
you guys, you've done enough.
course.
It's fine.
So the two of you working together here to kind of push this open, you will manage to lift it open, and as you do, you're blinded by like this shining light coming down here, and as that like momentarily as if it just passes, you're greeted with like the light. It's essentially sunlight. You can smell the breeze, and this is outside.
Wait, shit. I'm gonna creep out a little bit and kind of like get my surrounding, like gauge. Like, are we near a house or
Sure.
any buildings?
You kind of you cautiously exit out into what is a forest. You find that you are in some forest, and there was like this large rock that had you can see kind of laying next to you, like that was like you assume this is what was weighing down the door. Also, as you look back, you no longer see your friends. Like you don't see any cellar door or anything. You just see earth.
Do I see any tracks or any footprints or anything? Like
So
fresh
you're like,
ones?
sure. You're like, fuck them. I don't care anymore.
Well,
And
it's not that. I
So,
just want to
do we-
check.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Yeah, absolutely. Roll a survival check.
Do we see her anymore?
Yeah, you'll see her.
Okay.
Absolutely. You won't recognize that anything strange is going on. You kind of search the area for tracks, and you don't see any tracks of any kind. Not
Okay.
from animals, not from anything.
I'm gonna feel back to where I think the hole is and try to climb back into the doors.
Sure. Yeah. Triss.
I'll like stick my head out and
Yeah.
flag her down.
Do I see just ahead? Like just out of nothing?
Basically, you just it looks like the earth, so you're kind of like walking back, sticking your hands out, trying to, and you
Feel.
grab a hold of Triss's face.
Oh.
She grabs your nose.
Yep, that's
Sorry.
me.
Fun facts. Can't see it when you leave.
It's good to know. What's
So
up
do
there?
we get out and just start running? Like try
No, we gotta get these people out of here.
to.
We gotta get one of the twins' bodies.
We need to get both of the twins out.
Yeah, we didn't find the second one though. I think there was another hallway.
There were 2 more alcoves. But what did you see?
It's just a woods. I don't
Is
want
it a
to.
way out?
Yeah, it's definitely out. It's into a forest, but there's nothing around, and I don't want to start yelling just in case there's somebody nearby that's listening.
Does detect magic tell me that this like opening is teleporting people out? What do I see?
As you you do detect some kind of magic here, and as it's kind of expressed to you, get kind of sort of expresses to you what it was that you saw. You think this is some sort of like illusion magic. You
It's
don't think
just
it's
hiding the door, though,
Right.
right?
yeah.
So here's
Like Mhm.
no, sorry, you're gone. You're explaining.
No, no, that's it. I said.
I'll say so. Here's my concern. We go back in there and try to get them all out or whatever. We could get captured again, and then what good are we? I don't know about you, but I'm pretty beat up. I think, and that was just from getting hit by random traps and small things. But if you know the master returns, I don't really see us beating him. So I would like to make good on my escape.
Yeah, but
And
they're in the room with the water. So if we get back to them, then we get the
can't
water.
back through that door
We can get through a door eventually.
eventually, but that's time. And then we have to hope we can come back here without getting caught again. If you want to do it, I say that's good luck on that
we
one.
don't
But
we
this
don't
is
know
not
how
doable.
far like all we have to do is get them out the door, right? Get them
How are we going to get past the door that required a giant golem to open?
I don't know.
I don't know how injured Aaron is, so I don't know how well this is going to work. But I'm definitely going to push him against the wall, stare into his eyes, and say, I'm not leaving Abel.
I mean, do you know where he is?
I'll find him.
Just this doesn't this. Just letting you all know now. If this doesn't work, we're gonna feel real bad, huh? Because we had our way out. We could have gone out and gotten help and come back.
We don't even know how far away we are from Brazil. It could
don't
be
know. We don't know how much more there is to go in there. We don't know
What?
how much more dangers are in there. The one thing we do know is that that's a door out.
I mean, I can go out there and I can search around and see if there's like a horse or something. But I
This
don't
is a
think we
door
should be
that
leaving.
leads outside of the master's domain. We're just as likely to meet him out there as we are in here.
It's true.
I don't think he uses this door very often, as there was a giant rock on it. I think he probably teleports in and out through the portals.
Didn't we, sorry, rock?
There was
Didn't we
giant
get
rock on the
here?
door. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can scope out the area, but we can't leave them behind.
I mean, I don't owe them anything, and I owe you guys enough to help me that we got out. So
You owe us enough. I owe Abel everything. He kept me alive.
And that could have just as easily been us in those tubes.
It could have, but
Right.
I'm just saying.
Could have
We
been
can go
them
ba- we can go
deciding our
back
life.
looking. We could, heck, for all we know, we could go back out and spend the night taking a rest and come back and do it fresh. We have the same chances of doing that as we do hoping he doesn't show up in the next. We have no. He could show up in the next 10 minutes or the next 3 days. So there's really no. We don't know enough of anything.
Taking some sort of rest is not a terrible idea.
Yeah. Well, do we know, Jorgen, if we step outside, you can find this door again, right? 'Cause
Here, why don't we got the rope. Just tie the rope on something in here, like on this fixture, and throw it out the door.
So I can tell that this is an illusion. This isn't portal, this isn't transportation, right?
Yeah, it seems like an illusion, just to hide the entrance.
Okay. So then detect magic should be able to find the illusion back in.
Well, unless it's invisibility. Detect magic only works on things you can see.
I will say, as you guys are kind of standing here and conversing, and kind of arguing actually about what it is you're going to do here, you hear like a thud from the other side of the wall that that Jorgen and Kit are standing right next to. So this wall here, you hear like a thud from the other side, and you hear like the muffled sound of like someone shouting, and you could just barely make out the sound of someone asking, like, is anyone there?
Behind us?
From the other to
Through
the
the wall.
northern wall, which you guys are just standing right up against here.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
It's the
this
other
wall.
alcove.
You hear something on the other side of the wall.
We can at least get him out.
I mean, I guess let's hope that works. Let's go see what that is.
Yeah.
Is Aaron in any position to try to
Aaron, maybe stay
Fight?
here.
I'm good. Don't worry about me.
Okay, well, he said he's good.
I hate.
He's like dragging his leg behind him.
He's like limping.
Oh,
These are off, correct?
having suffered this, I am
These four
very
off.
cautiously detect magic. I'm going to be watching these 4 orbs very carefully. Inching my way along this wall,
He's just like pressed up against it.
and then just like beckoning Aaron with me. I think it's okay.
As you
Well-
open the door, you're seeing the back of a man who's like pounding on this wall, the far side, away from you here. He's got his back towards you. He's pounding on the wall and he's like yelling. He's like, "Hello, is anyone there?" Also, it appears as though this white line here appears to be. It's a window. It's glass. It's a glass wall with a doorway kind of in the center of it here.
We're here.
As he turns around, you see before you a Surinese man who is wearing like maybe like like traditional Surinese clothing, like think like kimono or something like this. As he looks at you now, as you've spoken to him, he says, "Please help me, get me out of here."
Is this
I turn to Jorgen. I'm like, is this the guy you're looking for?
Do I recognize this human being?
No, never seen him
I
before.
turn back to Aaron and say, nope.
All right. I guess next hallway, right?
He's still a
Maybe
prisoner.
we should find. He could prevent you, like, stop you from bleeding to death. So maybe we should ask who he is.
Hey, look, keys. Grab these keys.
That's the key to open the door. Please let me out.
I'm gonna
And they just
ins-
left him
Who-
there, like in front of you.
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Bento.
And you're a prisoner?
Yes.
Why?
Bento who?
I don't know why. I just woke up here.
Gonna insight check him.
Sure.
No, I don't know about this.
I mean, he's not like obviously lying to you or anything.
How long have you been here?
I don't even know how long. It's a long time.
How long have you been awake?
How long have I been awake?
You
A
said you
couple
woke up.
hours.
You woke up here.
Yes. Couple hours. I got up, drank some water.
It's strange because I'm wondering.
What?
Everything seems to have been happening in the last couple hours. Like our drugs wore off. This guy's waking up.
So you woke up here a couple hours ago as a prisoner?
No, I woke up from sleep.
Oh, how long have you
He
been?
woke up here. He doesn't remember how long ago.
So you've
Yes.
been here for a while.
Yes, long time.
Oh.
Long time.
Do you have any ability to fight or carry people?
Or heal people.
Oh yeah, that too.
Who are you?
No, I'm just a humble merchant. I don't have any skill with the blade or anything like that.
You know, that is interesting. I wonder if Adrian or Abel was able to do anything. Because, like, you guys are clearly magical, and then
Were you
me-
tortured at all?
Tortured? Other than being forced to sit in this room for days? No.
And none of you guys recognize this room, right? You were never held in this kind of...
I don't
No.
I
think
wish
so.
I wish I was held in this room.
Yeah, it's
This
nice.
is much
There's a-
nicer.
There's a bed in there.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you've just been held here for literally no reason?
I don't know what reason anyone could possibly have to do this to me.
Do you know who Irenicus is?
No.
Rent a kiss.
Have you seen anyone since you've been in here?
I haven't.
Have they
I
been bringing you like food or
I wi-
something?
I wake up and I find food, but I've never seen anyone. You're the first I've seen.
I mean, we should just let him out, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably not like some kind of shape-shifting monster that'll eat everyone once he gets out.
But will you eat everybody once you get out?
No.
Seems legit to me. I don't know.
Good enough for me. You got the keys.
Okay, I'm gonna open their door. No funny business.
All right, you open the door for him?
Huh?
Awesome. Yeah, you do that. He comes out and he's like, "Oh, thank you so much." He bows to you and he goes around to each of you and like basically bows like right in front of you, like kind
Ooh.
of encroaching on your personal space. But yes, he does seem very thankful for you releasing him.
Should we check that other area too? Maybe there's another cage with a person in it?
Yeah, sure. Just go on. Just go around.
Okay, while this is coming up, were you guys tortured for any specific reason?
I was tortured, but probably for reasons I don't know about.
He
I mean-
didn't say anything to you?
He said you took me by mistake.
Mistake?
I'm not supposed to be here. That's what he said.
Jesus. Hmm.
Didn't stop him from torturing me.
All I know is it seemed like he was trying to get something out of it, but I wasn't doing it properly. I wasn't being tortured properly, basically.
Yeah.
He told me that I had untapped power,
Yeah.
but I've been told that my entire life, and it's just
Seems like you're using it just fine. I don't know what they're talking about.
I can assure you this isn't what they were talking about.
Hmm. Okay, do we know what the radius on these things are? Like, how close were they to this one before it went off?
Let me go ahead and deactivate these as well. If I can. There we go. As far as the radius, you're not sure because again, it seemed like Aaron was actually moving away from the thing. When he
Okay,
triggered it.
you guys stay here. I'm gonna run.
Like looking at Aaron, who's bleeding profusely, and looking at the burns all across my body, I'm gonna be like, "That's a real stupid idea."
But I'm really fast, and
You can
I'm.
do it. I believe in you.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna stay as close to the wall as possible, but move as fast as possible to this alcove.
Do you know the way out?
Yeah, just stay
yeah.
here for 1 second.
Just turn left down that corridor and go all the way down the stairs.
Down this way?
Yep. Turn
No,
left. Turn right.
just stay there. It's unsafe. Just stay with us for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak whenever I get into this hallway.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Whoa. I'm sorry. What were you? What did
I
you...
said I'm going to press as close to this wall as possible
Gotcha,
and just
okay,
like
yeah, yeah,
shimmy my way into here as quick as
Shimmy.
possible.
Sure. Yeah, you do that. You don't like
We're-
seem to trigger any kind of trap. or
We're
anything.
definitely gonna watch. Did this work without issue?
Yeah, it seemed to. She didn't trigger any trap.
You
think
okay
if-
over there?
You think if you probably did like exactly what she did, you'd probably be okay.
What the?
As you get to this area,
Uh-huh.
Kit, you hear the sound of like a hammer against metal, like the pounding of metal ahead.
I'm gonna. Oh, you guys are following. I'm gonna say shh, and then I'm gonna stealth up and see if I can peek around this corner.
What about the other guy?
He'll be
Oh, he-
fine. I told him the way out.
He follows you. He's like, "All right."
He's coming with us.
Oh, okay.
Can you fight?
Stand in front of
No.
us.
Said it wasn't safe. Should I have
I'm
waited
gonna
back in the-
offer him my dagger that's bent at a 45-degree angle.
He holds his hands up, unwilling to take it. No,
That's my
Yeah.
dagger. What are you talking
I'm gonna
about?
hold up the bow staff that I have. Can you use this?
I can't. I cannot fight.
Then stay here. What the fuck?
Okay.
Or
I'll be
or
back.
leave.
As you
I'm
sneak
just-
up,
Yeah.
you kind of hear like I imagine you hear kind of Jorgen kind of coming up, and you would hold out your arm to signify that you're
Yeah.
peeking out in some way. Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check for
Oh.
like a peek check here.
Stealth.
Let me just pretend to roll some dice here for the enemy and see if they see you.
Pretend.
There's
Um,
4
okay.
beholders.
All right. Yeah. So
There's a dragon in there, guys.
you peek out here. I'm just gonna place you where I think you would. And what you see, as you peek out, you see one of these dark-skinned dwarves appears to be hammering out some kind of weapon. This is definitely some kind of blacksmith. You can then hear the voices of more of this strange language you heard before. As there are more, obviously more than what you just see in this room.
There's several. Do I know how many? How many voices I heard?
You know there's at least 2 or 3.
We can take him.
No, we can't. You were injured, and we have an extra guy now. The problem is, I don't know how we're gonna go back and get all those people and get out without. Should we just kill him? I don't.
Is
that
there
seems
is there
fucked up.
anything in there that looks like it's worth it?
There might be some metal in there. He was like making a sword, so
On this box that I can see in front of me, it looks like there might be some coins or something.
You see a pitcher and some cups next to a keg.
there's 4 cups.
Poison it.
That's not a bad idea.
Hey, do you have poison with you?
Do you not?
You wouldn't suggest that if you didn't,
Sorry.
right?
Sorry, do you say that as though you have poison on your person?
Do you like create or excrete some sort of poison
Yeah,
along
Unless
with
we're
your
gonna lose all of the
furriness?
blood that's gushing from your person,
A lady never tells.
Ooh.
you should definitely tell.
You've all seen him naked, you know.
Are we gonna go in and attack these guys or not?
I'm gonna lay him on the ground and go, he probably needs more help than he thinks.
You can take this bow and maybe just stand back. Let me and
Yeah.
Tris go in there.
Sure, that sounds great.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
real question.
I'll take
What's
the bow.
going on? What's going on up there?
There's guys in there.
Oh, let's not go that way.
I mean, he's got a good point.
Which way
What's
do you
our
think
other
we
option?
should
Just
go?
leave? I like
Uh,
glare.
Let's leave. Get out of here.
We have people here that we need to find.
I think if we get the surprise, we can definitely kill them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder and say, you're not gonna surprise anyone unless they're afraid of blood.
Surprise them. Don't you worry.
You surprise shoot an arrow straight through that guy's skull. How are you good? How good are you with a bow?
Good enough. I can definitely use it.
All right.
You hear the sound of a voice, and then you hear the echoing of footsteps as it sounds like someone's walking towards you.
Damn right.
Which direction?
From in the room where she saw the dwarves.
I'm gonna ready my axes for when somebody comes around the corner.
I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
And a sacred flame.
Aaron, maybe step back.
Okay.
Get behind us. We'll protect you.
Throw my short sword at him.
He comes out and he like reaches for this pitcher and a mug. He glances at Kit. He gives her a nod, like okay, and then he's and then stabbed. And yeah, you could stab him and Eldritch Blast him, and then we're gonna roll initiative here.
Initiative.
I also sacred flamed him.
So that was me throwing the short sword at him, by the way.
Well, that would explain why it didn't go very well.
I'm assuming it hits the wall and then just shatters into 1,000 pieces.
Let's see. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Did
That happens.
you-
Do I get an Eldritch
Perfect.
Blast off before combat or during?
Yeah, you both can take your like he threw a sword, she stabbed.
I-
Tris didn't, say she was gonna do anything, but she could
I
sacred
did. I
flame. Oh,
don't.
okay. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna
Did
say you
say
can
that she was
regardless.
readying a Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, go ahead and roll your attack rolls at advantage because he's surprised. Yeah, go ahead and roll at advantage. Actually, I misspoke. You do in fact get your extra attack and all of that. Surprise round is basically just a round where you get to do everything you would get to do in a normal round.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done D&D. So I marked off 10 damage. Hold on. Let me
Oh.
more damage going in. Here's 9. There was the Eldritch Blast in there. There was the damage. Okay, so this guy's just dead, right?
Yeah,
you guys
that's what I
spend your
assumed.
surprise round killing him horribly.
Damn.
That was the goal. Is she just like grab him from behind and slit his throat?
Yeah, can we pull him out of the line of sight from everyone else?
I'm
Well,
not sure if you can do that when he was Eldritch Blasted and Sacred Flame.
Just put him over there.
And
just
then
nothing happened.
immediately pulled from the hallway.
there's also a sword that got thrown against the wall. That exploded.
So I want to hold him and kind of puppet him around the corner, but it's okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, we can
Jesus.
embrace this shit. So yeah, you do these things and you hear yelling, like they know what's going on here. Jorgen, you're the first act though on the normal first round of combat.
Okay, so we hear voices down the hallway. Is that accurate?
Yeah, from that same room. there's no one coming from behind you.
Okay, so I feel like I need to move up to make line of sight.
Sure,
I see a dude.
you do.
I have no reason not to, so I'm gonna hex him.
Okay, do that.
And then I'm going to Eldridge some blasts.
How many arrows do we have left? 5?
4.
18.
For
Four.
18 hits.
Okay.
And that's a short bow.
So plus 2,
Uh-huh.
and he's hexed, so plus another 2.
13.
So 13.
All right. Yep. You blast him for 13 damage, and he drops his smithing hammer and picks up a battle axe, or a hand axe rather.
Oof.
You do that.
You can
then
still
it is
move.
Tristana's turn. Yeah, and you still have movement. You could move back potentially if you wanted to.
I see no reason not to.
Alright, then I'm gonna move into that space so I can actually see what the hell's happening.
It's
Rotating
real
in and
bad
out
in
here.
Uh, sure. It's just
How many did you
sacred,
see,
but
Jorgen?
I
I
can
saw
only
one
see
dude.
one.
I pissed him off real bad.
Okay, good.
How is this good?
Angry people get sloppy, bro.
I'm
Dexterity
very
saving.
angry,
Ah,
bro.
Yeah, he will fail. Go ahead and roll your sacred flame damage. As he is
let's go.
engulfed in this radiant light. He takes 8
Nice.
damage. Yeah, he's yelling. He's like real mad now. Points his hand axe at you. You were the first to die. You assume is what he's saying. Then you still have
Hey,
the rest of your
bye!
movement. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So then, charging around the corner here,
Fortunately, I rolled my normal initiative this
Uh,
round.
this guy comes around the corner. Let me just move. He's going to swing at you with a 15 to hit.
That
Is 15?
misses.
All right. Yeah, so he comes around the corner and just kind of wildly swings,
Yeah, I'm ready
landing
for
above
it.
your head here. Guy, does he have enough? He actually can't get there. Yeah, he can't. So he's gonna just run into here. Gonna fucking yeah, gonna dash. I guess he dashes in. As he's kind of seeing you guys, he just kind of like backs up a little bit. And then it is Aaron's turn.
Aaron is going to see that one start kind of like back up and like try to run away. And he's got this bow in his hand
Uh-huh.
with no other weapons.
You got this, buddy.
So he's
Let me
going to try
do
and
it.
shoot the guy next to Kit.
Don't
Pinto
miss.
yells. Pinto yells, "You can do it!" Yeah, that's gonna do it.
That's a nice
Decent.
shot.
Some
Well, there you
damage.
go.
All right. Yeah, you hit him. It's a grazing blow, but you do some damage.
Don't forget to pick that up afterwards.
Okay.
So runs away. Gets removed from initiative. Kit, it's your turn.
Yay. I'm gonna hit this guy.
Go for it. Which guy? The guy directly in front of you?
Yeah.
You can hit the guy around the corner if you want, but I don't know if you would. But yeah. All right. So 7 damage. Yep. You slash him.
Do it again.
Yep. That's gonna hit. Man, you guys slash him again. Jeez.
I'm gonna
He looks
action
very
surge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You cut his head off. He's dead, right? Like.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Again, the entire time, Jorgen's just gonna be screaming, "Ah!"
Ah, it's a
And then I'll
Jordan's
move
turn.
up so that I can kind of block him
Sure.
in.
All right. It's Jordan's turn.
There's
guy.
so much blood.
Yes, there is.
Just gonna hit him with the old Eldridge Blast.
All right,
Nice.
you miss with the 10.
I am definitely gonna luck this.
All right,
Ooh.
I
Go
think
ahead.
that's my second.
yeah, I think so. Sounds right. That hits.
Oof. Alright, I like that better.
Yeah, he's gonna die to this. Yep, and he's
Okay.
dead.
Awesome.
You've vanquished the dwarfs. They're all dead.
Yay.
I'll look and see if they have anything interesting.
I'm gonna peek around the corner.
Oh,
I
you're
go
gonna
up and take their weapons.
check their pockets and shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
each of them has a hand axe. So mark that down.
Arrows.
And as you go through and kind of trying to pilfer them, let's see here. You will find a combination between all of them about 27 copper coins and 5 gold coins. Moving into the room here, you will see there's an unfinished sword, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arrows
Yes.
on the counter here.
So I see a chest in this room.
There's a chest.
Uh-huh.
We're in full loot mode.
Someone moves towards the chest.
Oh,
okay. Why you're
everyone
saying
now is
like
gonna
that?
move.
Okay,
Wait
everyone
a
moves
second.
and opens it.
Mage hand to open it?
Okay, you open it.
Is there any sort of explosion? Is it a mimic?
No, it seems fine.
Alright, I'm gonna go investigate.
All right, when you go to investigate the chest, you find the contents, like some, there's like 3 changes of clothes. As you kind of go dig deeper, like there's got to be more. You find like a spare set of like linens for the beds. Other than that, there's nothing of value.
Well, this sucks.
I mean,
Aaron,
it's
do you need
there's
some more bandages?
less cards in here.
Yeah, probably fine. Yeah.
You said that there was arrows off to the left.
Yes, there were finished
Anything-
arrows. There's also like some arrowheads and like the stick portion of the arrow, whatever that's called. You got all
stick,
the
yeah.
all the makings of arrows as well. Enough to probably make 20 arrows if anyone has any kind of
20
ability
more
at
or
fletching.
total of 20?
Nah.
Okay, but there's literally nothing else in this room.
Yeah, it appears to be it.
I
You
feel
you
like
go
we
through
killed these people for nothing.
almost. It seems like that, right?
Well, we killed them
There
for our
is,
future safe.
if you're like really kind of trying to find, you do find some ore. Find some ore and some coal.
Is it iron?
What kind of ore?
Because that could sell for some money.
Would be of like the metal variety.
Tritanium.
Oh god, that is
Generic
that's
metal.
unobtainium at this point.
This sword that's like
Just gold.
unfinished. How what kind of like how unfinished is it? Like does it just need to put a handle on it?
Yeah, I mean it's not sharp. It's I would, if I had to
So
put a
it's
percentage on it,
It's a bludgeoning weapon.
yeah, I would say it's probably about 80% done minus handle. So whatever percentage of the sword the handle would be, add that
Yeah.
to 80%.
And sharpening.
Yeah, and then the sharpening. There is a grinding wheel. You have everything you need
Yeah.
to finish it if you
Have
were
time for
so
that.
inclined.
I mean, I could do that.
I feel
Yeah.
like we should get Bento out of here.
Yeah. We have some people to save.
Is he still in the hallway? Did we just leave him?
He ran.
Let me check. Nope, he's gone.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bento, where did you go?
He ran while we were
He's never
slaughtering.
really here.
He was the final boss all along.
It's an illusion.
Sorry, did we hear him leave?
Probably not.
I did tell him the way out.
Oh,
Is it safe?
yeah.
Bento, where
Oh,
did you
there he
go?
is. Oh, hey,
I just went here.
Safety
you
goal.
abandoned us.
Well, you started fighting and I couldn't help by just getting away.
Right, you couldn't help but leave us for dead. We understand.
I mean, we're clearly
Do
capable.
we though?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I don't have any weapons. What am I supposed to do?
Oh,
I literally offered you 2 different
Stand
weapons.
in the way so that way you get hit once or twice and I don't.
All right, Mr.
nobody
Bento
got hit
Box,
that
let's
whole
go.
fight.
I do really want to sit on that chair. I feel like it would give us all mighty power.
It's
of all
surrounded
things.
by this
If you want to
evil.
sit on that chair, I promise you, we'll drag your dead body out of here. We will give you a proper burial.
Yes, spare you.
So we have to make a decision.
Aaron's taking too long to say anything, so I'm just gonna pull him towards the
That's tough to follow.
towards the exit here.
You guys are just good to leave now, right? Like you don't have to go back in and rescue everybody.
We're definitely doing that. We're just gonna have
'Cause
to.
I'm here for it. I don't care about leaving everybody.
So the problem is that I don't think there's any other, like, there's nowhere else on this level, so we'd have to go back through that teleportation.
We have to go through the teleportation,
And
grab
we couldn't
them.
get back through those doors, right?
We would have to go
We have so many more keys now.
through the
We have to go through the golem.
golem door.
And we couldn't push that open. I tried.
Well, you
Not
couldn't push it
really.
open.
We like half-ass tried. And went, there's a golem there. Let's see if we can go another way.
I'm not gonna say that you're wrong, but I feel like we just need to press forward. The only one of the twins we found was dead. We've looked everywhere. We
There-
haven't found a single one.
There are 4
like,
people.
anyone alive.
What are you talking about?
The least we can do is get this bento guy out of here.
There are literally 4 people alive back there.
That
Were
we can't
they?
get to.
We put them into the magic water, and
Yeah.
it did nothing.
It didn't wake them up, but they're still alive. They have a heartbeat.
We also, again, couldn't get back through the
Oh,
door with the
we-
golem
We
blocking
even
it.
gave them magical healing and nothing happened.
There's a
Uh-huh.
door to the north, though. Did we even try that one?
Sorry, where?
It-
Was, we didn't have the key.
But we have more
Right.
keys now.
I'm not sure what door you're talking about.
The door
though
that
I
goes
will-
to the library.
Oh, yeah. I will say that you guys are pretty confident to explore this place in its entirety.
Yeah, I just got a notification that says achievement locked on 100% map. So
I mean,
Look, he's this delirious. We need to get him more blood. He doesn't know what he's saying at this point.
yeah, does anyone know what time of the month it is? What
Bento,
year-
do you have
year?
any healing? Do you have any extra blood on you?
I know.
I think he needs all of his blood.
I'm not that kind of monster.
I like my blood.
Alright.
Don't worry, I won't let them take your blood.
Oh, thank you.
Look, I was just looking for like a transfusion. I
Alright,
heard that
give me-
that's a thing.
Jorgen, give me that rope.
Alright. Do you need all of it?
No. I take
How
all of it.
much? Oh, okay.
I tie it to this light post. And then we go out of the the stairs. Does the rope does the rope just like disappear?
I'm sorry, what are you doing? Are you taking the rope out with you?
Yeah, I'm tying the rope, but
Mhm.
to the inside, and then
Yeah.
I'm like rolling the rope out with me.
Sure. Yeah, if you exit, the rope will just kind of like disappear into the ground. You'll see the rope up until the point where it hits like the illusion, and then, kind of goes into nothing.
Are you saying that the rope will be severed?
No, like you
No.
can pull on it still, and it's still
Okay.
there.
So if he like holds onto the rope through whatever this barrier is, he can still feel it taut against whatever he tied it off to.
Yeah, the whole this is so we can find the entrance.
Yeah, I can find the exit. I'm pretty sure we can find the entrance. Does the rope make you feel
no,
better?
you can't. Whenever you get outside, the entrance is gone. You can't see it anymore.
It's an illusion. It's magic.
Yeah, but
I-
that's the thing. It's invisible, so you can't see it.
All right. I'm gonna hold on to the rope, step outside, and see if detect magic can show me the entrance. Faint aura around visible creatures or object.
Oh well,
Oh,
then
okay.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, Jorgen.
I was not aware that this was
We
this
just
was a
smelled.
distinction.
I've played Wizard
Thank
so
you.
many times.
You know,
I just said yes because it wasn't. I didn't feel it was terribly important at the moment.
all right. So this is fine. We'll keep the rope. It's tied off. We're all gonna step through then, right?
So here's what I'm thinking. Why don't we get a safe distance away to where people can't see us if they come up on this thing? We'll get you guys settled in to take a rest, and I'll come back down and grab the 4 people. Bring them
You
back out.
literally can't grab the 4 people. We do not have a way to get back to them.
I will find a way.
We literally checked. There is literally no way.
I mean, there's several doors.
Or figuratively.
With enough time, you can get through a door.
Do you really need a way through?
I'm not gonna leave people here. You saw what happened to us.
But those people are basically dead. Like they don't even have. They're not a lot. Just
They're-
because their heart's beating doesn't really mean they're alive. You can keep someone's heart beating long after they've died.
I can't leave them behind, guys.
There is absolutely no brain function going on there.
We don't
Hey,
know
if
that.
If this is what she wants to do, I'm not going to stop her.
But are you going to go with her?
No,
No,
he
no.
absolutely should not go with me. He needs to rest.
All right. Well, I'm definitely not going to let you go
Everyone-
alone.
Well, I think we should.
Everyone should rest.
I think
I
we
don't-
should get Aaron to a safe place to take a good long rest, and then
This is
we go back and get him.
just a way out.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, a little bit to go.
He just starts sprinting.
I'm
Fuck off, guys.
Fuck off, ghost. All right. So then is Kit headed back?
gonna head out with you guys first because I want to find a place for you guys to be out of sight and rest before I
Okay,
go back
but-
in.
I legitimately can get through that door.
Why are you just talking about leaving people to their death then?
If it's that important to you, then I have a way through.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't something I thought about before. I've only done it once. I'm pretty sure it'll work.
Well, we'll get these 2 out somewhere safe and then we can go back.
We're gonna get
Perfectly
these
fine,
2
I
out
just don't
somewhere
have-
safe.
Well, I don't-
Great.
Bells.
I say covered in electrical burns.
You don't have to go with me. You offered.
But I do have a way to get through the door.
Okay. I mean, we killed everything in here, right? Probably safe.
In theory,
Yeah, I 100% believe it's safe.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
I'm not sure if the sarcasm came through over the mic.
It's probably fine.
So these 2 are going through. Is it Kit and I going back?
am I like guarding Aaron or something?
Yeah, basically, I don't think we should leave him alone.
I'm fine. You can go without me. I'll just sleep under this tree.
Okay, so you guys are leaving. Aaron, he's just kind of chilling, guarding the.
Yeah, I just
Thank
take it. I go by the entrance or wherever I can see the entrance, but
Yeah,
I'm just off
okay.
in the distance.
All right,
But
yeah, you do
hidden.
that. And then the 3 of you are going back.
Yep.
So, for the record, I was able to open the door that the golem was on the other side of. There was a crack through the door, right?
Yeah, like there was a crack. It definitely opened partially. Yes.
Half a foot? Is that what we're calling it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
6 inches is all you need.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying gross.
All right. So you guys are gonna head back down, and you don't have to move these tokens. We can just kind of. What is your plan here? What are we?
We're
So, cracking the door open with the golem, I'm
Uh-huh.
going to hand the medallion to Kit and ask her to throw it through the door. And before letting go of it, I'm going to enter my genie's vessel.
What the fuck?
Kinky.
Before letting go of it?
I'm sorry?
Before letting go of it?
I have to make contact with the vessel in order
Mhm.
to enter it. So then I'm just going to ask her after I turn into sand and disappear into the vessel to throw it through the door,
I see.
which will allow me to get to the other side. I can walk back to the golem that we spoke to, ask him to open up the sewers again.
Mhm. Mhm.
And when he enters the room, I will simply use Mage Hand to remove the, what did he call it? Control sphere?
Activation?
The wand, right?
Trying to leave him deactivated inside the sewer room, leaving that door open to the crystal room.
Okay.
You got there's so much stuff that you guys are just hoping is the same way as it was before an hour ago.
You are
Huh?
absolutely right. What do you want me to
Alright.
do with it?
You do all of the things that you just said.
Uh-huh.
So basically, the only weirdness here is the fact that Kit, you're standing here. Triss, I'm not sure if you're there as well.
I guess.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the three of you go back down. Yeah, he goes inside of this strange medallion. Do you want to describe this medallion to her as you hand it as you're handing it off here? Or is your-
It's simply a necklace with an hourglass. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The
So it's an
sands
actual.
inside seem to flow differently than what you would expect an hourglass to do, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. So it's just an actual hourglass on a chain, essentially. Yeah. So you
Mhm.
see him as he goes, inside of it. That's kind of strange, but
The
you've
fuck?
seen some strange things. But yeah, you toss it through, and you're able to get the golem. You tell him to go through here, and you are able to do all of those things that you wanted to do. You have regained access to this room. You are able to remove this activation stone as he's going to feed the guardian, which is now dead, and he's just standing there, unable to move.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going back into the crystal room.
Yeah, with
Before
the
we
water.
leave the crystal room, I will ask that we empty out the soup and put that water into some sort of vessel.
I have a water
I'd
skin.
also like to drink some of the water.
I would like to as well.
All right.
Sure, why not?
Does it do anything?
Yeah, absolutely. You gain the benefits of a long rest. You feel
Awesome.
amazing.
And I'm gonna fill this water skin that we found in with the water.
Do we have some sort of water flask that we can hold this water in?
Yeah,
Um,
I have a water skin
Okay.
Yep.
from that
Water skin.
pack.
Yep. So you fill that up, no problem.
And then I guess I'll carry 2 of them. You each can carry 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We carried them all out here. I guess we could carry them.
Now that I'm no longer, burned across my body.
Yeah.
But we would definitely take Abel or his brother with us.
Oh, okay.
When we
Um,
come back up.
Sure.
Mhm.
I will say this will take like multiple trips. You guys will
Right.
probably get 3 out. Someone will come back and get the fourth, and another will grab the whichever twin it is. It will grab them, and you guys are able to get all of these people outside.
Nice.
And they still are in the same state they were.
Yes, nothing has changed on that front.
When we come back out the first time, I'll hand the water skin to Aaron.
I drink it.
You gain the benefits of a long rest. You see
Woo!
your wounds kind of close up here, and you just feel great. Everyone feels great.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Now you can
Uh,
help carry.
So
Actually, we have to
now,
dig a hole first.
yeah, you all will find yourselves outside. All of you, I'm presuming. Let's see here.
Are we gonna bury the twin here?
I mean, how long do you want to carry a corpse around?
Yeah, I don't, but
Okay.
I'm not the one that wanted to get him out, so. Jorgen, can we bury him here?
Yeah, he deserves a proper burial.
Okay. Anyone have a shovel? No?
Did we?
Okay.
I have a crowbar. No.
I got a bent dagger, sorry, a working dagger and a pole.
It'll be a shallow grave.
Yeah.
Yep. What time of day / night is it?
As you are kind of going through the process of kind of like digging this hole, this shallow grave, and you're kind of trying to pay attention, watching the sun. It is probably early morning. You think that the first time that you walked out was probably just after sunrise.
So, have we successfully buried one of the twins?
Yeah, you are able to do that. There are also like some rocks around if you wanted to,
Make a cairn.
if you wanted to cover it with rocks, you
Ooh,
could.
yeah.
If you just for animals access, and all that, you can do that. Also, I will say something that Aaron would notice is that when the last you remember when you were outside, you were in it was summer, and it is quite obviously now fall, kind of probably, I don't know, early fall, you would guess. So it has definitely been some time.
Can I tell when in the month it is?
You
Like,
wouldn't
is
be
the moon still up?
um let's see here. Just roll a survival. Let's see. We'll just determine that. If you roll well, then you can absolutely know. Uh, yeah, sure. So you would know that it is around. Let me open up my calendar here. I have like there's special calendar we're using. This would be. Dun, dun, dun. You're guessing around like the first week of fall. You're about a
Okay.
week into like what would officially be fall.
For other concerns, do I know like time frames?
As far as
Concerns.
I mean, yeah, you would know.
All right.
Once we finish burying him, I'm gonna like kneel and, pray for a little bit. Cause this is some fucked up shit.
What do we do with the other 4?
I don't know. But they're not prisoners anymore, at least.
Yep. They
Yeah,
can
but we
make their
can't-
way.
We're just gonna leave unconscious bodies in the forest?
Does anybody know if they're actually like have a pulse?
I'll check them again. They did the last time.
Okay, we already checked it.
Yeah, you would know. She would have checked when you guys went down
Yeah.
to collect them.
Yeah.
That yeah, they're still alive. It's only been it's been less than a day since you gave them the water and all this stuff has transpired. So yeah, they're still alive.
I mean, we can make like stretchers carry them, but like I don't know how.
Sure, but carry them where?
I don't know. I don't
We have
know.
no idea where we are.
If I have 0 skill in this, but I'm gonna look up into like the horizon and look for smoke, any sign of like civilization at all.
Yeah, I'd like to climb a tree.
Yeah. All right.
That's a good idea.
I don't have those skills.
Climb a tree here. Let me do some looking at the map. Yes. So the current location where you are, you climb a tree, tallest one you can find, and you look out, and you are you're in a pretty large forest. You can see off in the distance to the northwest. Well, in the northwest, you see the Friendly Arm Inn. You are in the Larswood, though that this is just from your knowledge of the area. You're in like the southern portion of the Larswood. Yeah, you're in the southern part of the Larswood, which is kind of like far out. You would have never actually gone probably this far.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would recognize that you're somewhere in this area here.
All right, then I'll climb down and I'll tell everyone like, all right, I think we should head west till we hit the coastway and take the road up north to the Friendly Arms Inn.
How far do you think it'll be?
Oh, miles. It'll take a while. We're in the Larswood. No one ever comes out here.
I mean, these people aren't that heavy, right? Because they haven't been eating or anything properly.
That's the other concern I have for that is how are we going to feed and water these people?
Well, we have rations.
We have pockets full of
Yeah,
rations.
We still
And
that doesn't.
tomorrow
We have a
I
bow.
can make food probably.
I understand that, but getting them to chew and swallow is a different concern.
For now, we worry about water.
Now we worry
Yeah, and
about
with that,
them
we worry about not
waking up.
drowning them.
Well, I'm sure Triss is very capable of getting unconscious people to drink water. Right?
There's a reason why they use
Maybe.
intravenous fluids,
Hmm.
but maybe
But
they'll
no,
survive.
normally
Who
we
knows?
just heal them and they wake up.
I thought we
Yeah.
tried that already.
I
Yeah.
know, it's what I'm saying. This is out of my wheelhouse, people. I know they're alive. That's the extent of what I know is happening right now.
If we could get to a road, we could probably get to people that have a cart.
Well, where do any of you have a place to be, like where you're trying to reach or go to?
I need to go back home. But I feel like we're really far away from that now.
Where's home?
Baldur's Gate?
Oh, I actually need to go there.
That's where my temple is. My moms will be worried.
Not
Yeah.
the closest place.
No, but I that's where I need to go.
I
So
I'm gonna say that I need to head south. I got separated from people there.
we're in the Larswood now.
yeah.
You would know though that like where the Friendly Arm in it is, like you would have knowledge of this map. Though you currently don't have one on your person, but you would know like if it's north of you, you would have a good idea kind of where you are.
It's like 150-mile travel to Baldur's Gate.
That's gonna take
Well,
forever.
I mean, we gotta get to Friendly Arm Inn first, then we can worry about.
Reassess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could maybe supply it there, but I wouldn't I wouldn't suggest staying there too long.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
I'm okay with heading somewhere safe for now, but the last place I remember being, is it Baragost?
Baragost.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're at an inn called the Red Chief. Is the last place you remember outside of the dungeon.
That's where I went to sleep. Woke up being tortured.
Well, we could
I
go to
left
Friendly
people
Arms.
there.
We could go to Friendly Arms, then I guess part ways there. It's well, I guess it's closer.
Paragost. What's the terrain in both directions? Is it all kind of flat plains land?
I mean, it's a little bit hilly. But you just given kind of where you are, you think I mean, Baragos may be slightly closer, but they're about the same.
Friendly Arms is only 33 miles away. It's like 60 something to get to Baragost.
I don't think
Yeah.
we should go to Baragast. I'm just gonna. I think we should go to Friendly Armin.
I'm
I
assuming
think
this.
that we should
I'm
get
thinking this
somewhere
dot
safe.
right here, this rock on the map is where we are.
Yeah, you're about there.
And I think that if that's the direction everyone's heading, I will definitely head for safety with them.
There's people who are coming and going from the Friendly Arm all the time, so you could always
Yeah.
catch a ride with a caravan or something heading south to Baragost.
Of course, but safest way is together. So we
For
might
sure,
as
yeah.
well head to Friendly Arm.
Well, I feel great, so we can we can start leaving now.
Question is, how are we going to carry these 4 people?
Can we make like a stretcher of some kinds? Because we have a 10-foot pole, right?
There were sheets inside in that
Ooh,
trunk.
yeah, that's a good point. We take some of those sheets, break the pole in half.
You make some sort of litter.
What's the can I roll something to determine the
Is-
realistic possibility of these people surviving this trip?
How would Aaron know that?
I'm proficient in medicine
Oh.
Well,
and survival.
so here's what you would know. You would know that just from what you've seen of the water's effects that you drank, that and their outward wounds were healed. You would know that a person can survive, probably like 4 days without food, maybe 2 without water, and you have the only thing you can assume is as long as they are somehow fed and they somehow drink, then from what there's no reason why they wouldn't survive.
Could we just put these guys back into what's his name's room, the one that had the bed? I feel like they have a better chance of being alive in there than they do out here with us.
All right, so you want to put them in a bed?
Let's put them in Bento's room.
You want to put them back into prison, where people were tortured.
I mean, Bento wasn't tortured.
Yet.
Bento, were you tortured?
He told us.
Oh, he's gone. Actually,
He's gone, but we
Shit.
did
Wait,
ask
what?
him.
Yeah, I didn't mention this, but he said, "Is this the way out?" You guys said yes, and you assume
Yeah.
maybe he's gonna go out there and wait for you. No, like when you guys are done with all of this, you look around, he's gone.
Fair
He's
enough.
left you.
Any tracks? Any trace of where he went?
Yeah, if you someone wants to roll survival, yeah, absolutely, try.
I don't have enough interest in trying to find him.
I don't even care.
Bento, man.
We'll find him one day.
We're gonna find him dead on the road.
Oh, I hope not.
Probably.
I kind of want to see if I can find out where he went.
Oh, Jesus. Well, yeah.
Sorry.
So he went south. He did not he left tracks. He's not even trying to hide the direction he went. He has obvious signs that he went south.
What I'm saying is, here's the question: do you want these people to die on the road, or do you want them to have a chance to survive in there? And then we go to the inn, to go to the Arms, and then we tell somebody about this place.
So, do we want them to die with us, or do we want to leave them for dead?
I don't think we should leave him behind. I think that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't think we can protect them very well, though.
I think that
What are you
we are
talking about?
traveling through
I
dangerous
don't
woods.
think dragging 4 unconscious people for days through the woods is our best idea.
I mean, I don't know what else to do with them.
I think they're dead, but their bodies don't know it yet.
I think we let them make that choice then.
Excuse me, Mr. Person, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to come with us, or to be put back in the cave or in a cage down there and perhaps potentially kept alive? I mean, no answer is good for me
I
for
mean,
staying here.
his heart is still beating, so that's a pretty good answer to me.
So not die in the woods. Is that what you're saying?
If we leave him in this prison, they're dead.
I think he's already dead. And also, how much of it is our responsibility to take care of these people?
You don't feel like any responsibility that they were like fellow prisoners tortured in the same way. They probably have loved
I have-
ones.
If they were here, if they were breathing, if they were wanting to and being able to move, I would absolutely help them, and I would carry them if they were conscious. But it doesn't. If they don't wake up in the next day, I don't think they're waking up.
I wonder if we can leave them instead of just leaving them somewhere random in the prison.
Tombs.
I wonder if we can leave them with the tree people. That way they're at least not unsupervised and alone and stuck in a
But
prison
then the
cell.
3 people are just going to nope out of there once we plant these seeds.
Yeah, but that could be days. We could come back by then. I mean, I assume that we're gonna, once we get to a town, we're gonna tell some kind of authority that we were kidnapped and, like, held prisoner. Right?
Yeah, I plan on telling them that, and then they could potentially send someone out within the
Exactly.
day and rescue these guys.
Exactly.
But I don't think us dragging them through the Lars Wood is safe for them. Or for us, for that matter.
Personally, I'm of two minds of it. I don't think that they're going to get better. I don't think that they're going to be any more alive than they currently are. But leaving them in that room and leaving them here is basically the same fate.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking maybe we don't leave them, at least not in a random ass room in a cage.
I'll just leave them in Bento's room because he had a bed and
Leaving
food.
them in Bento's room, leaving them on the floor here, leaving them with the wood people. I think they're going to face the same fate no matter what.
I
If
still
we
don't
take
believe
them,
they'll
then
all
at
get
least we give them a chance to find their families, maybe?
Yeah.
if they ever regain consciousness.
I'm willing to carry
Even
them.
if they don't, then
If-
we bring their dead bodies back to their families.
How are we going to find their families?
But that's not our job. We give them to the
No, no, no,
authorities. I'm willing to build a stretcher of some makeshift thing and carry them through the woods.
In this fantasy setting, is there what would be like the overarching, authority figure in this place that we would tell about something like this?
Well, you know that there is the Flaming Fist of Baldur's Gate, which they do patrol this entire region. They're kind of like the de facto military presence here. Though the Friendly Arm Inn, there is a temple there. There's a fairly nice temple there. There is also like the Friendly Arm Inn has its own city guard, as does Baragost. These are two of the larger areas of civilization in this region. So they each have their own, military presence, though small. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so Flaming Fist would be probably the ones who would actually go out and root something like this out then.
I mean, you feel like you're from a Friendly Arm, right? You feel like if you went to the Friendly Arm and you told the guard about this, you think it's likely that they would be willing to send some people out if they could to come investigate this, given it's like in their backyard and
Plus,
Okay.
the twins were members of the Flaming Fist.
Who was?
The twins.
They were
We just
members?
buried one of them.
Oh,
They might be, interested to know that two of
Yeah.
their people are missing or dead.
Mm-hmm.
what does the travel look like for us from here to the Friendly Arm? 30 miles?
Yeah, about
How
30
fast do we
miles.
travel in a day?
If
You
it's 30 miles, what does that translate to in
It-
time?
so
The miles is through difficult terrain, I'm assuming.
yeah, well, it's going to be difficult terrain just because you're carrying the people if you are to. But you would probably move at normal speed. I don't know. It'd be difficult terrain either way. You're looking at probably about a day and a half.
Ye-
It is the morning, so you're looking at a day and a half. So with being unencumbered,
Yeah.
you're looking at probably like 2.5 days here.
Yes. Slow travel is 18 miles a day, and normal is 24.
Yeah, so you're looking at like 2.5 days. You may be able to make it there in 2 days if you guys really push yourselves.
Cool.
And that's without the people or with the people?
That's with the people. Without the people, it'd be about a day and a half.
I
Yeah,
don't know if it makes
that's-
a difference, but my character ignores difficult terrain.
It'll help.
But my like strength makes me think that that would basically be a push.
Yeah, generally when there's, I don't know where you're getting the difficult terrain thing from, but
Earth Genasi.
yeah, generally, I think that stuff's for like battle map situations. Like
Okay.
it's moving as like a group. That's not going to hugely
Yeah,
important.
the Rangers have a specific thing for like when traveling, you ignore difficult terrain.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a group. It's less.
It's gonna maintain. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we could try it. We could take them, but it's going to take longer. Let's see. We got them out. We got them out of the juice probably an hour or 2 hours ago, maybe. They drank from the Fountain of Youth right around then. So, assuming that's at a fresh start, we'll hope they can survive for 2 or 3 days without food or water.
Ah, yeah, maybe most humans can.
Okay. But again, if they're not gonna get better now,
Listen,
are they really gonna get better later?
I mean, once we get them to town, that's not a problem anymore.
Okay.
It's somebody else's job. I'm hoping we just run into somebody on the road and they can help us out, honestly.
All right. Yeah, so I guess we just start walking.
So
So we
we
need
gonna-
those sheets. I assume we can find like branches and stuff.
10-foot pole.
Yeah,
Uh,
to make some sort of
Yeah,
litter, stretcher, something.
sure. With the sheets, snapping that 10-foot pole in half, or maybe in like a third, you have a quarterstaff as well, and or a branch or something. Between the things that you have here, you could definitely get a couple of. I mean, you're gonna be like basically they're gonna be like piled on top of each other,
Yeah, we
like
can only
2
make
by
2
2.
litters.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I mean, comfort, I don't, obviously isn't really a concern.
How many of them do we have?
4. You have
4.
4. So 2 of you
Okay.
would be, carrying 2.
This is so we're carrying roughly 200 pounds through the woods each.
It's not gonna be easy, but
Yeah, no,
yeah.
for sure. That's what I'm saying.
We'll
This is
just pretend like we found the best loot in the world. We found a dragon hoard worth of gold. We're taking it back to town. It'd be great.
Yes. How long does Unseen Servant like persist for?
Stand by.
It's 10
1
minutes.
hour.
Oh,
Okay, so not super useful.
Oh.
Useful enough. I have enough. I have enough
For
spell
this-
slots that I
for
can
this
keep it
situation.
going.
All right,
well,
I
that's
guess
cool.
we're on the march after we make this. So I'm guessing it makes it what, like half a day to make these things.
No, not that long. I mean, you have the sheets, and I would say within an hour you guys could have
Okay.
this ready to go. Not too long. So you do that. You get the stretchers, the makeshift stretchers. You pile them on. Are you going to be casting Unseen Servant to kind of like help, like, and maybe switch off throughout this travel period?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that I'll definitely cast it once, and if it's helping us through it, then I'll continue.
Sure. So you guys will just kind of head out. this is going to be a survival check. Whoever is kind of leading you guys through, just to make sure that you're able to make an efficient route out of this forest.
So I have a +3 to survival. I don't know what anyone else has.
Same.
All right, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So whichever one of you guys think would be out in front, you could roll with advantage if the other wants to kind of assist. And
I will
Uh,
definitely assist Aaron.
Okay.
I think that makes the most sense.
all right.
Nice.
Also
Yeah.
fairly.
But Aaron and I at like the front of each litter,
Sure.
I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you guys do that. But you guys will be able to make it like just kind of like to the edge of the forest here. Over
Who's trying crap?
that's Jake. So you guys will be able to make it just to the left of the just outside.
Oh yeah, we broke through the woods.
Yeah, you'll be able to just get outside of the Larswood after your travel for about 8-9 hours, and with the wait, you're exhausted. You don't really feel like you could continue on any further. You guys can make camp within the Larswood or just outside of it. You guys make camp here, and luckily throughout your traversal through the Larswood, you don't encounter any predators or anything like that. You're not slowed down by that. You make camp, and you set up watches here, I imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And let's see. Why don't you guys give me a watch order? And I'm just gonna kind of set this. Unless you guys tell me later you want to change it, we'll just kind of use the same one every time.
So Aaron has dark vision, so he'll take one of the darker times of the night.
I think everyone but Kit does.
I do not have dark vision, so I'll take whatever's the
Accurate
lightest part of the thing.
statements.
Would you like to go first or
I'll-
last?
I'll go first. That's fine.
Also, during mine, I'm definitely just going to be blasting detect magic.
Sure.
I'll go last.
Watch order. Okay. You guys will make it through the night unassailed. And you are ready to continue on the next morning here. And this is going to be. It'll probably take you the entire day to get there. As you're making your way down the coastway, it is unfortunately you don't encounter any wagons or any other people that
We're
would kind of
stuck.
maybe help with your burden here. So you will make it to the Friendly Arm Inn at the end of the second day. But yeah, and I think that's probably a good place to end it. And we'll pick it up next week with you guys coming in here and doing whatever it is you plan to do. You guys will hit level 3. So
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys back here next time.